And we are live here in Vernal as Tournament of Champions. The finals get underway. Mark Winterton joining me also is Curtis Skewes.
Yes, I am here. I am back.
So
I've been trying to talk these guys at VTV into doing some wrestling matches for a long time.
Well, and definitely want to thank our sponsors for allowing that to happen as we come in here. L&L Motor, of course, UNA Basin Healthcare, Campbell Plumbing, and Angus Construction. As broadcasting, if you had a chance to check out the semifinals, some great matches. Curtis, were you able to see any of those?
No, I actually had some family matters that I had to take care of earlier today, so I just got here, but I've been watching track wrestling pretty religiously for the last day and a half.
Well, and Duchesne has how many kids in the finals?
We've got 3 kids in the finals. We've got our 52-pounder, our 60-pounder, and our heavyweight in the finals. So Duchesne's been well represented. The Basin's been well represented today.
Yeah. UNA's got also 3 in the finals. Is that right?
2, at least 3.
106.
13 and 60.
Oh, 113, and then also they're 195.
And then a 95.
He's taken an injury forfeit.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, so they're not even going to wrestle that match tonight.
That's Shope, right?
That is Shope.
Injured his arm and dislocated his shoulder. I was talking to the guy here, said that was pretty nasty.
Yeah, and those of you that saw that during the semifinals, boy, it was watching it. It made you cringe a little bit.
That's what I heard. Just even talking to him about it, it made me cringe just a little.
You know, and it makes you feel bad. As Shope's had a lot of different injuries throughout his high school career. Had shoulder surgery. I want to say it was last year, a couple years ago, and then elbow surgery this year. And he's just come back, and he's just healthy. And now all of a sudden,
and shoulders again. Those, I've had a couple of shoulder surgeries, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Yeah.
So hopefully it's not nothing serious, but they're just holding him out just to be safe. But Ashton Seeley. The other 195 from Juab, and a phenomenal wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
So would have
been a heck of a match.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, Mark. I don't know about you. I know you get to officiate a couple of matches, help with one, and be the head official on one other match. So
yeah, so I'll be out there. That ought to be a lot of fun. Don't make too much fun of me.
No, you already know it's coming.
So yeah, is this the Udets?
I think so. I'm not exactly sure.
As they're out here doing a little performance here pre-show as we get ready to get started.
Uets.
Okay. Uets.
So what do you think about our first matchup at 106 pounds?
First matchup is going to be a ton of fun. Ayot and the Green River kid, Montoya, who's a 2-time state champ out of Wyoming. But Ayot's been phenomenal all year long, constantly he's
improving.
Oh, yeah.
Last night I was watching a quarterfinal match because, he wrestled Oakley Ridge from Pleasant Grove, who I've known for years, him and Gavin both. And Oakley actually had his track wrestling record was 24-1. And so I watched that match pretty close. But I think, honestly, my personal opinion, Gavin's the best 106 in the state right now.
Yep. I'll agree with you on that one. The other guys that are out there, they're good. But I think if you put them up with Gavin,
I think he wins. You've got the other kid from Fremont, the Denton kid,
and then Stutzman from Layton.
Yeah. But I think Gavin may be the best 106 in the state right now. It'll be interesting to see. So this is going to be a great matchup.
So the difference between Ayot and Montoya. Montoya's thick. Muscle bound.
I was talking to our coach, and he says, I know the Montoya kid. And he says he looks like he should be a 170-pounder that actually got stuck in a machine and it shrunk him to 106.
Yeah.
He said the kid is just huge.
So
we had a kid last year that had to wrestle Montoya at this tournament and said he was absolutely afraid to walk out on the mat against him because he was scary. He just looked scary. So
and Ayot's not one to be intimidated very easily.
No,
so
Gavin's wrestled all over the country. So it's like they're doing a little police officer support, which is, I noticed driving over from Duchesne today, coming into Roosevelt, all the blue ribbons, Duchesne's blue ribboned up for Officer Appreciation Week and things like that. So that's pretty cool. We do appreciate all that they do for us.
Just you're trying to listen at the same time, seeing what they're talking about, going, hey, when are we actually going to start here?
Let's get some matches going.
Let's get some matches. We're going to have a
moment of silence.
moment of silence. Sure, we'll do that here too. And so we'll.
I think. Are they doing a face-off or anything like that, or do you know, Mark?
You know what? They didn't tell me that. They really didn't.
So
I would think they would do a face-off. Usually
for the
that's
championship.
yeah.
I would think so also.
Yeah. And again, so we were talking 4 from Uinta that are in the finals. We got Aot, Deets, and then also along with Tomlinson and Shope. Deets is going to come in at 113, and so 2 Uinta right in a row. Both those matches.
And that'll be a good match. He wrestles Quentin Mortimer from Maple Mountain in the finals. And Mortimer just won his all-star match out there.
Mortimer and Deets, have you seen them wrestle this year?
I've seen Mortimer. I've seen him wrestle a couple of times, and he is looking good.
I think the last time they wrestled, Mortimer beat Deets, and so that's what you're looking at. Deets hopefully trying to get some revenge.
Get some revenge back on him. And then, our 120 match, are you reffing 20 or 26?
I'm assisting 20.
You're assisting 20?
And then reffing 26.
Don't know much about them because we got a Green River guy, a kid from Green River and one from Rock Springs, a Byers and a Metcalf. It'll be interesting to see, just how those, I'm sure where Rock Springs and Green River are so close together that these guys see each other quite a bit.
And a lot of the younger weights, it seems like I did more of the upper weights in the quarterfinals and the semifinals. So I missed some of these younger kids. I didn't get to see a chance to wrestle them or officiate them. And so Rock Springs, Green River, where they're both out of state.
Don't know much about them.
Don't know much about them on these.
And then your match, I got another Green River kid. Castonguay.
Actually, Grand Junction.
Grand Junction. Oh,
yeah,
Grand Junction, my bad.
And Grand Junction, if you look at their team, they're leading.
Big time. Let me see. I
think they were 203 over 193 is what the.
Yeah, 203 to 193, so they're up 10 points.
10 points over Juab. Juab doesn't have anybody. Well, they have the one.
They got one
in the finals.
Seeley.
And so Grand Junction.
Probably going to walk away with this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got 5 in the finals. And
Grand Junction does?
Grand Junction does. So Juab only having 1, so it's not like they're going to catch them. And then the third Green River at 170.
Yeah, and then Uinta and Pleasant Grove, Meeker and Duchesne. So
that's your top 7. Duchesne, 7th. That's
not
too bad.
Coming out of last night, they were in 3rd.
Well, and when you get 3 in the finals?
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Steve and Aaron and Stockton. Stockton's wrestling out of his mind this year at 52.
Well, Stockton Moat, his dad, he comes from
pretty good genes.
Pretty good genes. Brandon Moat was a 4-time state champ there for Duchesne. So he's got it in him, right?
Yes, he does, and he has really stepped it up this year. And then, in the 26, you got the Grand Junction.
Oh, they just announced my name. I got to stand up and wave, right?
Yeah, you probably should have stayed down. No, I'm just kidding you. 32, I got another Grand Junction. And then, where's this K from? I will find out.
That's unless it's Kemmerer.
It may be. What weight are we at? 32?
That is at 132. Martinez, another Grand Junction kid, and then Profit from, I would guess that's Kemmerer, because I'm looking through this list and I don't see Kemmerer.
Diamondville, which is Kemmerer, yes.
That's Kemmerer?
Oh, yep. Okay. I will write that down.
Okay, at Kemmerer. So here we go.
All right, here we go with our face-off. Had to go shave his beard off, they said, before he could come and wrestle. The kid is so thick. And there comes Gavin with the hometown crowd behind him.
And they're going to do the full face-off.
Yeah,
so
do a full face-off, so
this
13.
Nice. Yeah, Deets.
Quentin Mortimer against Randon Deets, or Cub.
Cubby.
Old Cubby, yes.
Now, where did he get the nickname Cub? Do you
they
know?
call his dad Bear, and so he's just Cub.
Oh, I see.
So
Mortimer's a tall, skinny kid, isn't he?
Yeah. Gage Byers from Green River.
Always tough there. Green River,
Cameron
Rock
Metcalf,
Springs.
yeah.
That's fun because both from Wyoming there, they come down here and now
have to wrestle
they're
each
in the
other.
finals.
That's like Duchesne and Altamont going somewhere and then having to wrestle each
Going
other.
to another state.
Going to another state and having to wrestle each other. Yeah.
That's always good. You can't complain, right?
No. So the 32 now. Donnie Prophet against Dylan Martinez from Grand Junction and Kemmer, Wyoming. So Colorado and Wyoming there.
At 38, who is that?
Sheridan Harvey from Meeker.
Meeker.
Yeah. And Daniel Vanhousen.
Oh, from Fruta. So we got two Colorado there.
Fruta Monument. Okay, that's who that is.
Fruta Monument.
McKay Foy from Altamont, another local boy, Basin boy.
And I'll tell you what, he's going to have his hands full with this kid from Grand Junction.
Is he?
This Grand Junction kid.
Josiah Ryder.
You know, Grand Junction's got 5 in the finals. Probably their best wrestler right there. Yep.
All right, and here comes the Duchesne boy, Stockton, what we just talked about.
Mr. Moat there.
Yes. Where's this NHS from? Do you know?
Let me think about it for a second. Is that Nucla? I think that's Nucla.
Is it?
Yep, Nucla.
So this is the match that I've got interest in. My nephew right here, Stephen Skewes, and Tucker Tomlinson. These two, we'll talk about this a little bit more.
Well, heck yeah, this is your Basin matchup right here, man.
And these two warmed up with each other. They're buddies. They wrestled with each other at the All-Stars, warmed up. So.
Well, and I've wrestled with Tomlinson a little bit with Extreme Wrestling.
Seth Latham against Casey Turner from Meeker and Grand Junction.
And I officiated both those kids earlier on. And just tough kids, so.
So we've got a Grand Junction and Meeker. So two Colorados at 82.
Yeah.
Tobiason and Rule. And then Seeley.
And Seeley will not show. And there's Show.
Poor kid. I feel bad for him because he's tough. He's as tough as they come. 220. Green River.
And I'm guessing that's Nucla.
Nucla. Yep.
Norfolk Nucla.
Ethan Barnes. And then at heavyweight, another Basin boy.
Hey, Verdusco is way underweight. What does he weigh? What does he weigh?
229 or something like that.
I officiated his semifinals match, and
he's been wrestling some monsters. Look at it.
And that's what. And
he has got a monster right there.
He just has to stay way smart.
And that's one thing about Aaron is he is pretty sharp.
It's tough. It's tough to be up against these the
monsters,
the big boys, when you're not that big, and it makes me nervous as an official when he's hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, he dislocated at a wrestling camp this summer. So here we go.
Here we go.
What do you think, Mark?
I don't know. Montoya and Ayotte, that's a tough matchup. Of course, I want to cheer. I want to say Ayotte, but when you're looking at this Green River kid, he's look at how thick he is. But not only that, two-time state champ, so he's got it in him.
Yes, he does. But like you say, Gavin has been around.
Well, and I like how Gavin went out there. He attacked first.
And
now Montoya
single leg on Montoya. In there, through the middle, got Gavin. Going to come down with a 2-point takedown. Gavin's back up.
Yeah, so we already got a 2-0 here. And we've got that backwards. Montoya is actually green.
Yes.
And Ayotte is red. But we'll get that fixed for you. As Montoya's up 2-0 here. The restart. So
on our clock.
Nice little stand up there. Ayotte getting up and at least pressuring into him. Love the stand up. Anytime you're going to on the whistle, you got to come
out. You have to come out and try and be getting the hand control, working there. But Montoya's smart. Back down, not going to let Gavin get any distance. Follows him back down, but Gavin's back up again.
But those little scrambles by Ayotte, just trying to get away, he could allow Montoya to get himself into trouble too.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of energy to bring somebody back down.
Oh yeah. So you're pushing that energy as they're going to restart here again. Ayotte still down.
Taking his time. I'll bet he stands up again. No, well, yeah. Hips out.
Right up. But Montoya going to return him to the mat here.
Looking for the Turk, trying to get that leg through.
And he's going to hang on to that leg a little bit, but
smart move by Ayotte there. Go belly out, not worry about it. So I'm going to work the edge of the match. Referee stops it, going to bring it back, get a little more action going here. But Gavin's wrestling a smart match here. Is wrestling very smart, I think.
Well, he's coming up and he's being aggressive. He's making Montoya work to try and keep him down. And that's the only thing, as a bottom guy, you've got to push that. You've got to try and push that.
I think he's going to get out this time. I think he's going to make it. So we're going to come up with the escape.
The one thing you can do is if you keep pushing it, you can push for that stall call. And that's where, if the match is close.
With Gavin wrestling with Quinn as much as he has, that he understands that kind of stuff because Quinn pounds that into his head.
Yeah, it's not
nice shot.
They met. They both made a shot and hit, come in contact as
Ayotte
throws.
Wow.
Is he going to finish?
And I don't think that he's going to.
He did not finish. He come up. His feet did not come back down.
No. Me and my brother talked about this match before. Gavin's got a good shot at throwing him. They've got a great shot at being able to throw him. And so when it can come to the end of the first round.
Unlike we were talking before, he's not intimidated. If I go out there
heck no.
And that kid's got a tattoo, I'm going to lose.
I think he's a state champ. You've seen that meme on Facebook too, huh?
Oh, what? No, that's how I am. I'm wrestling a tattooed kid. That kid is a stud.
He must be a state champ, and he is.
A two-time state champ.
Nice return back to the mat. Going to come looking for the switch, but Gavin's got the hand coming up.
That's a nice escape by Montoya.
That was very good. Good.
Has the sit
good
out.
Separation.
And then just decides to go ahead and spin through to get
and he
get
just
the
about
escape.
had it. Okay, and if I start doing that, Mark Mason makes fun of me all the time when I do that sort of stuff. When things get intense.
Haven't you ever watched certain coaches that are really into it and they're standing up and they're doing the move with?
You're talking Dan Gable and John Smith? Yeah, those kind of guys, the Brands brothers.
The move with their wrestler,
Yes,
you were doing that over here. I was like, stop. You're locking hands now, Curtis. Keep your hands to yourself.
So right at about minute 15.
So Gavin only down by 2. If he gets a takedown here,
we're
tied up.
And if the kid pops his head back up, Gavin's a heck of a thrower. Wrestles a lot of Greco, loves to wrestle Greco.
He's good at Greco too.
Very good.
I traveled to Vegas with
nice
Ayotte.
elbow.
And he's a heck of a Greco wrestler.
Right there, that's the
right
one.
There.
Oh. And he just so much muscle in Montoya.
Montoya just scrambles when he. Well, of course, who's not going to?
Yeah.
You go to your back.
And you're coming back. You're going to be moving. You're going to be trying to get off pretty quick. And he just.
But
like a cat.
Did. They gave Ayotte 2 on that one.
They did.
They gave him 2 and 1. So.
Wow. I don't know that I would.
So a 2 and a 1 escape. So Gavin's only down by 1. As long as he doesn't allow a takedown here.
And then he's going to. Nope, he doesn't have the
There's
ankle,
no
so
2.
He's smart and
he's
got
only
the whizzer
on one
in.
leg. You could hear him yelling 2. They wanted 2, but there was no 2.
Excellent wrestling on the mat, on the edges by Ayotte.
Montoya says he's got a nosebleed.
Yeah.
We got a bleeder. Whether it's red blood or green blood, it's blood.
So, Ayotte's wrestling a very, very smart match here.
Oh, I would have loved to see him hold him down there, though, Curtis. That was a nice throw. If he could have just held that arm, pulled that arm through.
That's pretty tough. Let's see you try and hold him down.
Gavin?
No, the other one, Montoya. Come on now.
Oh, Montoya? No.
You try and throw him and hold him down.
I liked wrestling Gavin. I got him by 90 pounds or something. Not as much anymore. Now he's a little bigger. Now he probably beat me.
He's quick. He's so much fun to watch. Watch him out the All-Stars. He wrestled very well. So come to the end of the second period, with a score of 3-4, and Ayotte's going to go down.
I'm not sure what our time is over here. Oh, there we go. So at the start the third here, and Ayotte just down by 1. Yeah, an escape here, ties it up.
And I think he'll get it. He may not get it right now.
Montoya may have to go.
Get there's the one.
Almost a reversal.
Smart. But that was super smart by Montoya not to stay down there and face him and get get the 2.
He gave him 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gave him 1 when
one instead of 2.
Yep. And so very smart. Montoya wrestling really well.
Well, if you're a 2-time state champ, I mean, you just.
But he's put himself in some predicaments
yes,
where
he
Ayott's thrown him twice, one out of bounds, and then one time where Ayott got it, but no back points.
But right here, this is kind of scary because Montoya is so strong and tough here in this position.
Oh, and there's
the 2 for Montoya.
Yeah, Gavin couldn't come around and grab. He tried to get that whizzer as you go down.
He's so good at grabbing this leg as he comes up. As Gavin comes up and he tries to turn, he's so good at sliding down the body and grabbing the leg.
He drops to that leg over and over, and so far hasn't been called for any kind of a stall, which, Gavin's constantly going, so at the same time, I don't know if you...
I don't think you can. I mean, me personally, I'm not an official like you.
I'm not that good anyway.
But he's wrestling very smart. I mean, I don't see that he's grabbing it and just hanging it on.
No, and he's trying to get the cheap tilt right here.
Oh, not going to do it. Gavin just rolled through it.
Just a
cross-wrist ride cheap tilt. Yeah, exactly.
Those wrestlers that can do the cheap tilt, they can tech someone really
so fast. Yes.
But Ayott not allowing him to get anything. He's going to try and dig that arm out.
I think he might.
But up
he comes
goes
to that
Ayott.
leg. Comes to that leg again. I think he's going to get one here.
Come on,
I think
Ayott.
he's going to get it. I think he's.
Oh, no. And what a scramble!
So quick at coming down the body to get to that leg, isn't he?
Montoya.
Yes, Montoya. That's
Yeah.
Most people Gavin gets away from with that move. He's just so quick that he can get away, but Montoya just slides right down.
I love Gavin's style because he's constantly. I don't know what that was.
There we go. Yeah.
I love Ayott's style because he's constantly.
Back to his feet. On the move, isn't he?
Back to his feet. He's not going to go for that reversal. He wants to get to his feet, get one, and then come down, get 2 takedown. 25 seconds, we don't.
So now see here, he may get the stall call.
Where he's just hanging on
Where he was just hanging onto the legs.
And he is.
Did they give him a
we're
warning?
At 15 seconds. Our clock delay is just off a little bit, but we're at 12 seconds here. And so short time as Ayott comes up.
Look at the. Wow, did you see that?
Montoya's just going to hang on for dear life, but maybe Ayott can get the 2, and he's not going to.
Not going to get it. And the crowd wants the crowd wants to.
Well, and so does Keddy. Keddy wants to.
Yes, he does. And they're going to go talk about it.
They are going to give the 2 reversal. So
we're going to go to overtime.
Our officials met.
Wow.
They talked with each other. And
did you see that?
Now Green River wants to talk with the official.
Well, do you blame him?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him one bit. I would too.
And that was a judgment call.
That was a tough call to make.
Was Ayott on top? Did he allow? Was there reaction time? He stayed there. Montoya didn't move.
I love the call though. I love it. I mean, championship match. Now listen to the crowd getting into it. So, and Gavin May, this is going to be tight right here. This is going to be. If Montoya gets to the leg, though, that's scary.
Blocking there. You watch Gavin block, but now he comes in for a nice shot there. And Montoya catches him.
If Gavin catches him coming in, though, he could toss him. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen here.
Oh, this will be fun.
This will be fun. I don't know if he can stop it here.
Ayott's got a nice whizzer.
Tough on.
Very tough whizzer.
Oh, he's going to get him.
He's got the 2.
Yeah. Wow. What is – I don't even –
I can't hear you.
I can't either. I'm not sure. There. I'm not exactly sure what you call that move, but that was slick.
I'm like, you knocked us out there, Curtis.
Yes, I did.
Curtis went crazy.
Wow. Excellent match. Congratulations, Gavin Ayott, 106-pound champ, tournament of champions. I'm going to have to, I've known Gavin for a long time.
Well, that right there builds huge confidence, and it just shows what kind of a wrestler Ayott is. He doesn't get
he doesn't get frustrated. He doesn't get wound up. Intimidated, not scared of anybody.
Stays very calm.
Excellent. That was a great match.
And that's exactly what I've seen from Gavin. He wins the big match against an amazing Green River kid.
Yeah.
So, well, let's go on to this one.
Mortimer and Deets.
Mortimer out of Maple Mountain, Deets. These guys are both going to meet in the region, the region tournament, the divisionals, state.
Yeah, this could be your state championship match right here. Quentin, I mean, I've watched him kill. My son has wrestled Quentin before. It did not turn out pretty for him. And, you know, and Quentin's little sister Sage is unbelievable.
Oh yes,
so you know who this is now, right?
I do know who she is now. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Is she still wrestling?
Oh yeah. She actually wrestled out to the All-Star duels the other night. Brother and sister duel.
Is she in 8th?
She's an 8th grader yet. She wrestled in the junior high. She ended up actually getting beat by a kid from Payson. Wrestles for champions. But, you know, right here, little hand fighting, head fighting here. Mortimer's so long, he's hard to wrestle because he is so tall and so long. But, you know, Cubby, he's an animal.
You know, there were always lots of pros and cons against wrestling a tall kid. Me and obviously you were probably the same way. We were short and stocky and had to deal with those tall kids. And sometimes it seemed like the taller they were, the easier they were to wrap up. But
you get a real good tall kid and you're in trouble.
Yeah, they throw the legs in and they know where to put everything, and you're just like.
You know, and Quentin has wrestled for champions for years, wrestles for Craig Lamont. His technique is excellent. But, you know, Cub's fighting him tough here. Cub's fighting him really well. Out of bounds.
Cub just a sophomore. Him and
Mortimer,
both sophomores.
Yeah, so was Mortimer.
Both of them wrestled in the
All-Star
for Extreme. I was
for Extreme.
As,
over here
in the younger years.
Yeah.
And I guess actually all the kids in the finals for UNA all wrestled for
Extreme.
Quinn Dixon at the Extreme. And so, what a great program Quinn's built, and you know, it brings these kids into the high school, and so
and they're
stands guard and
very accomplished.
Yeah.
By the time they get to high school.
It's always nice as a head coach to have your coaches at the junior high level basically build your program for you.
Yeah.
You know.
And going into the end of the first round at 0-0. You know, great. Mortimer in on a couple shots. Deets fought him quite well.
And so I think they're actually going to award medals in between a couple of rounds here, and they'll probably do it after this one. As Deets can't hang on to Mortimer. Mortimer going to pick up 1 here, so we got a 1-0 for Mortimer.
And on a
nice
shot there on the
brawl
double
there
leg.
on Deets, but he misses the head, and Mortimer's able to get in
and
deep.
Gets in on the leg. And now and Mortimer's a cradling
As he cradles up, and he's going to get 2 there. He does not get the back points, no near fall.
Wow.
And so Deets able to get out of that.
To avoid that one, and he's a leg rider.
If he can get this arm and
Look
pull
at how
it.
far his leg is underneath there.
Well, that's the length. That shows the length on this guy.
That's so hard to defend.
Because he's way high. He's high, but
he's just squeezing the heck out of him with that leg.
Deets is going to pull this arm. He's going to try and pull him over.
But Mortimer's so comfortable in this position because he wrestles there a lot.
Well, and he's tall. You can pull him. He's got more length to come.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, pull him over, tripod up. It doesn't matter. He could reach clear over you.
Oh yeah.
As he's got that half. He's just trying to push the power half. Deets had the other arm. And again, Mortimer's just going to – he's happy to stay at this half, and now he's going to run it, trying to drive it. Deets is not going to go.
Not going to
go. There's
some back points
there's
there.
Near fall criteria, Matt.
He pinned him right there.
Wow. I didn't even see his shoulders.
Neither did I.
That was very quick. I'm going to step out of here.
Oh, all right. Hey, good luck to you, Mark.
Yeah. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay. I will are they doing?
Nope, we're going right to the next one.
You're going. You better get over there. All right, so our next match. I don't know much about these guys. We got a Green River and a Rock Springs. From Green River, we've got Gage Byers, who is a junior, and Cameron Metcalf is a sophomore from Rock Springs. So, like I said, I don't know much about these guys, and maybe they are. No, they're not. I thought the cheerleaders are over here getting close to the awards and things like that, so I thought maybe they were giving away some awards, but I don't think so. So we'll see what happens here. And we're off. with these two. Just a little bit of hand fighting going on. Looking for the 2-on-1 tie. Didn't come up with it there. And I wonder how many times these guys have actually wrestled each other. I'm sure they have quite a bit. And Byers is in on the shot with a 2 for the, nope, not yet. He comes up and he's scrambling. Still no takedown. And now he gets the takedown.
Don't make fun of me, Curtis. I jumped the gun.
You jumped the gun. Oh.
I'm on the next one.
You're at 26?
I'm at 26 and 32.
Oh, you're 26 and 32. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting a little over anxious there.
I guess.
So in on the takedown, looking to
Byers got a quick takedown here.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Just working.
Boy, he's
got
just
the half.
running
that
half around the head.
Wow, that one was extremely tight.
Go out of bounds there.
So it looks like they're going to give awards away after this. They just called them the 6 and the 13 pounder. So.
All right. So we'll have a minute.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
So just working here.
I do want to mention, I guess, here at 120, our other placers were Uenta Monson got 8th place. And then Thompson for Altamont
got 4th
He
place.
took 4th place.
Yep.
So, couple.
So, looking for a tilt here. He's going to get some. Just a cheap cross wrist ride tilt. Comes up with a 3. So, going to be up 5-0. Now he's working a cradle, just a crossface. I mean, I watch a lot of wrestling videos on YouTube. This looks like Ed Ruth, trying that far side cradle from Penn State. He was so good at that.
He's just going to run this
crowbar or barbed wire.
Wire. It's funny, the different names out there for different moves.
I know.
Because what do you call it when you hook the leg when you're behind and you hook that leg in between?
We call it a Colorado.
Colorado?
Yes.
I've heard it as an Iowa.
Yep. Yeah. So into the first round, looks like Metcalf deferred, and Byers is going to go down, up 5-0.
Well, and at this point, if you are Metcalf, you want to defer to see where he's going to go, and maybe you're going to be good on top. Who knows?
Yes, yeah.
Who knows? Because then the second round, if you've gotten some points on top, now again maybe you take top.
Yeah. So looks like we got
throws a leg, but Byers slips it out.
Slicked it big time, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he just brushed it off.
I'm liking those shoes though, those Adidas shoes from Rock Springs.
Metcalf's?
Yeah.
I like Adidas shoes anyway.
Byers comes out with the escape. He's going to go up 6-0.
Well, big thanks to our Jumbotron. Have you seen this? I mean, you haven't. You've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody watches the Jumbotron. They end up finding themselves watching the Jumbotron instead
of the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but big thanks to L&L Motor of Roosevelt and Vernal for allowing us to have that big old Jumbotron, because that thing was quite pricey and very nice. Very nice. It's actually been very nice the whole tournament. As different things have been displayed up there. They had the semifinals being displayed up there, so a lot of fun. Byers trying to work a 2-on-1, but now he's going to back out of that. And a shot by Metcalf.
The thing that I've heard is that Green River is one of the premier wrestling schools in Wyoming. They're tough. They're the top every year in, year out. They're always right there at the very top.
The big thing is having the same coaches, obviously doing the same thing. You got consistency. If you've got a consistent program, you're going to have good.
And I'm sure they've got a great feeder program.
Oh yeah.
You just can't have kids starting in high school.
Union's head coach is from Green River.
Oh really?
Yeah, he wrestled for Green River, graduated in 2007, and same coaches. Same guys. The one guy coached him through junior high, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
So exactly, their feeder program is good. Here, Metcalf.
A little stalemate with 14 seconds left, 15 seconds.
We'll start them fresh.
So I think Byers will be good to go just into the nice arm drag.
Nice arm drag by Metcalf, but he can't finish it, and Byers comes in
Byers
on a double.
may get him and he's going to get the Maybe. Nope.
No.
Nope. Did they give it to him?
Time is up.
I don't. Yep, I think so. So
Going
into the third, we'll see where he goes.
So Byers up 6-0 on Metcalf. And Metcalf's going to go neutral. Decided, hey, I don't want to go down with him.
I'm going to try and throw him, which is a smart move. I mean, he may have to just try and throw him. Hopefully he catches his head up and can throw him.
Well, and we've seen both of these guys are tough on their feet. Obviously, Byers is the one that scored from the feet.
Yes. But Metcalf's been in there. I mean, that arm drag was pretty.
Now he's got his chin there. Watch this as he's going to let go.
Now Byers is coming in with a 2-on-1. Going to be pushing on that.
And he tries to use it.
Throws it up and drops levels, changes levels, tries to get to a double leg. Ooh, working the front headlock here. Excellent. Excellent.
Boy, that was
go
quick
behind.
coming around, but
yeah, it was. He just didn't quite make it all the way. And he's
Can't
just got a
catch the
hold of
leg.
that. Byers has just got a hold of that arm and just hanging on. And wrestling smart, though. Very smart. Not wasting a whole lot of energy. Making sure he doesn't get scored on.
Now Byers backing up as Metcalf shoots into him. And they're going to call him
for stalling, which was probably a good call. But he's wrestling smart. He can do that. At this point, when you're up 6-0, you can do that.
Yeah, you got plenty of room as
yeah, you got a minute left.
at this point, I shoot in on a leg and I hang on to it.
Yeah, grab something
I'm trying to
and
score.
just hang on.
I shot in. I'm trying to finish it. What are you talking about?
See, this just
Metcalf
gets me.
Does hook the leg here. Now we'll see if he's able to. There is his 2.
He's 2, huh?
Only down by 4 with 45 seconds left to go.
But Byers is smart, just hanging onto this leg, just going to keep his feet moving.
And what is Metcalf going to do? Because he's either got to turn him,
or
cut him.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of cutting.
That's a lot of cutting, and I just don't think that you can make that up with 30 seconds left.
No, Byers is going to win this one. And there's
the one. That was smart.
But 22 seconds left.
Even if he does give up a stall point here, it's not going to affect anything here.
Yeah.
Nice
yeah,
try
you
at
stall
that
yourself
duck
out
under here.
now.
Yeah. So, excellent match. And it's too bad that we don't know much about these guys because that was a great match. And when you know the guys, you know how it is. You got a little more vested in that. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as both of them in Wyoming, have any of them met? Have either of them met before?
Oh, I'm sure.
And at the same time, how have they done at state? That's the tough thing with them.
Gage
being out of
Byers
state.
ends up winning at 120. So,
so there's coming back to our first match highlights. Ayotte wrestling a Green River
The overtime
kid.
here. Oh, nope, that's not. This is when Gavin come out on the escape.
These were just Gavin trying to get up, constantly going. And he pushed Montoya to where he tied it up. They go into overtime, and we'll see. These are just some of your highlights through
I'm gonna go talk to Gavin after this, where he does that leg.
Here's your.
That's the one where he come out just before.
This is to tie it up.
Yep, this is to tie it up to come into overtime.
So there he is. He's maintained control on top.
Yep.
They decide to give him 2,
and here's your same move.
Here's your 2 for the win in overtime.
That was insane. That was a sick move.
And I got to go.
All right, you better get there, Mark. So now we're at 126. Mark just took off Casinghino from Grand Junction against Harvey from Arvada, Colorado. So we got 2 Colorado boys here wrestling. Harvey, they said come in independent. So he just come over by himself, looking for some good matches, and it seems that he found himself in the championship, so he must be doing all right. Just going to go a little hand fighting, trying jockeying for position here. Ooh, nice duck. Nice duck under. And they go out of bounds. So it's going to be 2-0 for Casinghino. Hope I'm saying that right. And he's just going to take him and he's going to ride him down, pushing him down just a little bit, trying to keep the forward pressure on him, working for that crosser stride, looking to probably try and tilt him right here. So Yep, here comes the tilt, and he's going to probably, nope, not quite. Harvey rolls out of it. Now he's getting some back points here. There, he's got his 5. Got his 5 count, so he's going to get the 3 near fall points. Going to let him roll. Now he's got a bar. Probably going to try and roll him here. Looking to grab the wrist or a half and roll that shoulder right up underneath. Now he's hooked the bar. That's deep. If he can get that, that is a tight move right there. And now he's coming back to a half. Bar and a half. That's going to be tight. And I'm not so sure that with 15 seconds left, he may be able to keep out of here. But he's going to get 3 more near fall and possibly the fall right here. So we've got Mark out there that he's assisting on the officiating. So that's where Mark went for the next couple matches. So Casinghino probably should be 8 to. My guess is I thought he got. Maybe they said he didn't break the same move. So it's only 5-0. I thought it would be 8. So Harvey's on top. He's coming in with that. We over in Duchesne, we call that ride to Rangeley, where they try and throw that just because school from Rangeley did that all the time. This one right here, that's the exact same move. We call that the Rangeley. And got one count for the back point, but not enough to get any points there. So he's going to keep that leg tight. Keep squeezing on the head. And call a stalemate and come back. So Harvey's going to go up. With just about halfway through this match. Fighting for the hand control. He's got the same move again. Going to try and roll him. Casinghino just bellies out. Stays away, trying to move his feet. Trying to move his feet here and block. Trying to go to the head. And now he's going to come out with 1, maybe 2. We'll see what happens here. See if he breaks away or if he's just going to go try and looking for a cradle, trying to get the reverse here. So he's going to come out and get the 1, go back neutral. So the score will be 6-0 with just under a minute left in the second round. At 26, I'm going to see my papers here, see who else placed in here. As he takes a shot, tries to get in. 30 seconds, nope, he's going to push him out. From the basin, we've got Frost, who ended up taking 5th, and Camry Smewen ended up taking 7th. And Benyon took 8th from Uinta also. So pretty well represented in the basin here in this weight. So as we counting down the time in the second round, Harvey gets in on a shot. Nice sprawl by Casinghino. Coming back out. Probably that's going to about do it for the end of the second round. I doubt anybody's going to try anything too drastic here. So Casinghino is going to go up from Grand Junction, going to go up 6-0 in the start of the third round. And he chooses up. Going to try and ride him out. Looking for that cross wrist ride. Now he's got that underhook, hooking the shoulder. Harvey's just kind of bellying out here, looking for that the cross face, pounding it back in. Now he's going to come up under ball and chain. Going to try and get this tilt right here. If he can keep that hand through the back of him, I think he may be able to turn him here. And if he doesn't turn him, he's not wasting much energy. Oh, going to go stalemate. And back. Oh, no, injury timeout or blood. We got blood somewhere. So I want to go ahead and thank our sponsors again for bringing this to us. I hope we've got a few viewers. I'm not sure. Maybe I could ask the trailer how many people we got watching. But if you are watching, we appreciate it. With L&L Motors being one of our sponsors, UNA Basin Healthcare, Campbell Plumbing, and Angus Construction. We sure do appreciate them bringing this to us live from the tournament champions in Vernal, Utah. Had some great wrestling matches so far. The Basin's been represented quite well, bringing in a lot of tough schools from other states, Wyoming, Colorado. Just a good time had by all. So he's back in. Blood time's done. Only took 22 seconds of blood time, so we're good to go on that. And we're back with just over a minute left. Brings him back to the mat, wrestling the edges. Wrestling very smart. Keep him. And we're going to go out of bounds with a nice little Granby roll as he rides him through. So we got a minute 10 left in the second round. Ooh, he might get some back points here. Nope, his shoulders are out of bounds, so not going to go anywhere, but he's not too worried about it. If he can keep his hips down and just keep the clock running, get out of this, I think that's what he's looking to do. So more blood time. They're going to check it. So there's Mark right there. If anybody's wondering what Mark looked like, that official right there is Mark, the one that's announcing also. Trying to get the blood stop. So blood time will stop there. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. Yep, stopping the blood time. Good to go. So he'll be back with 49 seconds left, 50 seconds left in the second period with Casinghino up 6-0. Bottom guy set, top guy covers. Looking for a sit out, getting hand control here. Casinghino's just got super pressure on him. He can't hardly do anything. He's got that leg tied up. Just tough to move on the bottom when you've got a guy that just rides that good. Try the Granby roll right here, kicking, trying to get it some separation, get the hips out. And he tries it again, but he's just like a leech on top. He's just there, and now he rolls him and possibly be getting back points. There's a 1 count, not going to get it. So we'll probably end right here into the second round with, oh, that was it. Actually, that was the third round. So 126 champion from Grand Junction. Castonia is what they just said. So I'm sorry, I apologize with the pronunciation on that, but Grand Junction wins with a decision, 6-0. Okay, here comes the highlights of the second match. Mortimer and Deets here. Oh, wow. Watching here. But I just heard him say that whoever handing out the medals here is Brent Metcalf, who wrestled at Iowa, was a super wrestler on the world team, national champion at Iowa, just a monster of a wrestler. So he'll be handing out.
Let's go ahead and wrestle one more weight class before he gets into
Oh,
the building.
okay. So they're not going to. So they're going to go to 32. So we've got Dallin Martinez from Grand Junction against Donnie Profit from Kemmer up in Diamondville. Looked at his track wrestling profile. He's from Diamondville, Wyoming. And Martinez is from Grand Junction. So that's 2 in a row from Grand Junction. We'll see what he brings to add to their lead. So Martinez with the front headlock here. And Profit working the edges, pretty smart, comes back up, looking for that. Got that underhook. He's going to try and toss him here. Nope. Ooh, and Martinez goes, ooh. Going to go back up. That was a great scramble right there, right on the edge of the mat. You know, I'm sure that the coach from UNA, can't even remember his name right now. No, the assistant. Yeah. Philip Ketty, I'm sure, pretty good friends with Metcalf and got him out here to come watch maybe. Not exactly sure what Metcalf's doing these days, but that was great of him to be able to take some time out of his schedule. I'm sure it's still pretty busy to come out here and take part in the Tournament of Champions. So getting some, ooh, wow, what a pretty duck under from Martinez right there. And working the edge of the mat. Did he give him two? Yep, give him two right there on the edge of the mat with a pretty duck under from Martinez to pick up the two right on the edge of the mat. Coaches crack me up. Just sit there and, you know, at this level, it's pretty tough to coach a kid. You can't be yelling, and you just kind of watch to see what's going on. So Martinez throws the legs in and working for a bar for a power half and just going to try and wear him down. And not much you can do on the bottom position from like that. You can't get your knees down. You can't do anything. So we're going to go with stalemate. Mark called stalemate. With 19 seconds left, we'll see if we can get any action here. That is some well-worn headgear right there. And a caution on the top guy. Trying to get a little bit much of an advantage, trying to get that tight waist over there just a little bit. So he's looking to inside stand up, getting that. Those are some pretty slick-looking singlets they got in Grand Junction. There's Tigers or Bengals or something like that, but those are pretty slick singlets. I like those. So he's got that crab right in there. No back points. So we're going to go into the second round. Martinez is up 2-0. Really good match going on right now. I wish I knew a little bit more about these guys, but I just don't. So Martinez is going to end up going down. See what he can do on bottom. See if Profit can come up and even this thing out. Just gonna work. They're both working that spiral ride. Both guys on top is what they've been working. Looking for hand control. Martinez has got the good hand control on the waist. Trying to get his hips out, get a little separation, and then gets returned to the mat by Profit. And they're going to go out of bounds. Nope, nothing happening there. So just good fundamental wrestling, looking for hand control, trying to get a little separation. Goes right back to that spiral ride and the claw ride right up in the front. Fighting hands. That's the one thing when I coach, I try and tell my kids constantly, fight the hands, get hand control. That's how you're going to get away. So he drops to the leg right there. Now Martinez comes out and gets the one. Smart. Just great fundamental wrestling right there. Looking for that front headlock. And as they working the edges, go out of bounds. With just over a minute left to go in the second round, Martinez is up 3-0 in a very, very close match here. Tries in on that shot and misses and comes in on a reshot. Profit does, but it looks like they're going to go out of bounds. Nothing happening. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot on that low single. Gets through, trying to get the head clear through. Prophet's holding the waist, trying to get it. Trying to scramble, keeping his hips up on top. Martinez. I'm not even sure what to say here because I just love watching scrambles go here because these two are both very smart. Prophet doing a great job of just not giving anything up, keeping the waist tied. And I'm not so sure anybody's going to score here. That's smart, keeping his knees clamped here. Ooh, now Martinez pops through. Great scramble by those two. And we're going to run out of time at the end of the second round, so Martinez is going to go up 5-0. And Prophet, he's pulling his strings here now. He's just going, man, what do I got to do? So he's going to take down, try and get away. Right back to that spiral ride, good tight waist, claw ride, elbows in, good, great wrestling on the bottom. Looking now for a reversal here, get inside the leg, and they're about back to the same position that they were when they were in the scramble here. Martinez has still got some control, but Prophet's looking pretty good here. Not in a bad situation, getting a little high. Got gonna fight now. Gonna try and kick. Just a good scramble. Just jockeying for position constantly looking for an opening, and then ooh, and you know, Martinez is still in control here, but it looks, you know, and we're going to stalemate. Wow, that's fun to watch. For me, that is fun to watch right there. So just under a minute left to go. Martinez on top. They're just riding like crazy. And it calls a stall. Called a stall on Martinez. Just sitting up there not trying to wrestle, but up 5-0, you can give away a stall point and not be hurt by that at all. Ooh, now he's got the legs in a power half. And this is pretty deep right here. Grabbing that wrist, just trying to pound it over. Now he's going to probably get some back points right there. Yep. Ooh, and that's tight. That is extremely tight. Getting those hips out, keeping this. Now he's going to turn his belly away. Coming right straight back up to just a headlock. And that's going to be time. Going to pull up 3 more, so he's going to end at 8-1. Martinez from Grand Junction comes up with the decision over Donnie Prophet from Kemmer. So excellent match. So now they're going to go into giving away a few awards. Let's go ahead and take a break real quick, and we'll come back here in just a moment.
And we're back.
And we're back. Gavin Ayotte, 106-pound champion. What a match. That was awesome.
Yeah, great match against a junior from Green River, two-time
he's just
state.
a junior?
He's a junior, two-time state
kidding
champion out of Wyoming.
Wow. And Gavin's a sophomore and going, man, those lights are bright. I could get used to these bright lights.
You know what, Gavin has been on that podium so many
Oh,
times.
yeah.
He's used to it. And the thing is
And he expects it. And he
does.
Metcalf, that's pretty impressive having him here.
So we're going to go to some highlights here from our third match. This is a 120-pound match.
Yeah, the Green River Rock Springs match.
This was
That was Byers and
Byers
Metcalf.
That's right. Yeah, Metcalf from Iowa.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk a little bit about him? Oh, we got Quinn Dixon coming
Quinn
up
Dixon here.
Does Quinn want to come get on for a second? Quinn said he'd catch up with us later. I was going to say, why not bring him on?
Bring Gavin up.
We'll bring Gavin up, talk to him a little bit. Why not?
Hey, Quinn, grab Gavin.
So he's being interviewed right now.
Yeah, we'll bring Gavin up.
And there's
here.
our 113-pound champion.
Quentin Mortimer.
Beating
from
Cub Deets there at second place.
But
that's no slouch, man.
No. You know, Mortimer's a stud. Mortimer is tough. So now we're going to get back into some wrestling.
Have you stood next to him?
Who, Mortimer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he towers over you?
Oh, yeah. You know, and Kel wrestled him here a couple of years ago, and it was at Super State, and Kel was tired of cutting weight, so he went up a weight, and Mortimer came down a weight. It was unbelievable. I mean, it was just looked like David and Goliath out there, and it did not end in David's favor this time.
These are some our 120. Let's see which one's this. This is 126 here.
Probably.
This is
Yeah, the
126.
Grand Junction. Those Grand Junction guys are just on top of things right now. So we're back. We're back live.
We're going to our 138-pound match. This is Vanhousen and Harvey from
Fruita
Monument and Meeker.
Yes.
Couple Colorado guys here, wrestlers.
You know, we're going to try and get the Basin guys over here just because we know them. To talk to them just a little bit,
we'll
during some of the matches. So we'll get Gavin over here and talk to him here in just a moment.
So Vanhousen and Harvey here.
So I'll tell you what, Mark, it's a lot easier doing this with somebody else to talk to.
Did you have a hard time while I was out there?
Well, that was such a fun match to watch with all those scrambles. That last one was so much fun to watch that I just sat here and watched, and I don't know what to say.
You know what? Our listeners probably didn't care. They probably were like, good.
They're like,
glad,
I wish Skewes would shut up. That's probably what they were thinking.
Yeah, bring him up. See if he will. He doesn't really want it, but I think he should. Tell him to get his butt up there. Oh, sorry. We're talking to Quinn.
Yeah, we're going to try and get Gavin up here.
No scoring here as Fruita Monument does a little pass by, and he tries to catch him, but
good scramble right there. Good way to get out of the way from Harvey. Sheridan Harvey.
You know what? We got to mention as far as Meeker. Meeker had a 3-time tournament of champion in T.J. Shelton, if you remember him. He was a heavier weight, big kid, but boy, that kid, he looked the same size all 3 years too. Sophomore,
really?
Junior, senior, and he took the tournament champions every year. Last year as a senior and just dominated. I think he tech-falled this kid in the finals. And but Meeker always coming with a tough program, and they're not a big town. I mean,
no.
You've been through Meeker, not huge, but they get some really tough wrestlers. Maybe it's that farming community, right?
It just happens, man.
So Vanhousen, he got into the finals with a pin over McCoy Richards of Union, and Harvey from Meeker beat Danny Thompson.
5'4" from Altamont. So
a tough one there, and so I would guess Fruita Monument. Our Fruita Monument guys are probably picked to win this one, but again,
Who knows?
We wait and see.
Yeah.
Then as far as fun, going back, so Richards and Thompson both beat in the semis here. They actually met up for third and fourth, wrestled, and Danny Thompson and McCoy Richards both wrestled earlier this year. I think the score was like 3-2, but McCoy actually came out and actually got the a win again.
Oh, did he beat him the first time too?
He beat him the first time,
really?
3-2, I believe, and then in this for third and fourth, I was trying to find my consolation match, and for some reason I've lost my 138 consolation. There it is. Richards beat him 7-3.
So good match. Good basin brawl right there.
Oh, yeah. So Richards takes third in this weight, and then Danny Thompson of Altamont take second. We got Harvey and Vanhousen now in the finals. So it would have been fun to see. I mean, Thompson loses to Harvey 5-4. Had Richards been in the other side of the bracket.
Possibly could have been in the finals.
Could have been, possibly.
But he he come in seeded 1, so.
That's true. That's true, and gets upset by Vanhousen. Vanhousen, in fact, upset. He got stuck.
In less than a minute, yeah. Wow.
And in
it
watching
happens, though.
What it was is Richards actually went for a throw. Vanhousen felt it coming, and as they rolled through, he caught Richards on his back and then locked it up in almost a cradle.
Just tight, huh?
Stuck him. Yep.
It happens, man. It just happens sometimes.
We're in the second period here.
With the score 0-0.
Vanhousen still down, yeah. Meeker, he's just all over him. Now he's trying to push a little power half there.
But he's working.
Going to go with the spiral ride, throw some legs in as Vanhousen comes up into a tripod. They're going to stop that one just for a potential dangerous.
Yeah, this is fun. These guys are getting after each other pretty good. And it makes you wonder how, when you get a Colorado matchup like this, or a Wyoming matchup that's happened here a couple of times, how many times these guys have wrestled.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine multiple times.
Oh, yeah, you about have to.
Wow. Look at that.
That's deep half, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and then he also had the arm bar at the same time. Almost goes to the head, which almost is almost a full Nelson. But not that you can call that.
What did they call here? Potentially dangerous.
Oh, he's going to call potential. And you got to watch out for those shoulders.
That's some scary stuff.
As an official, that's our job.
Oh, yeah. You got to look out for the welfare of the kids. That's the most important thing is their
Number
safety.
One.
Absolutely.
Win, lose, whoop-de-doo. It's the safety of the wrestlers. This is all for fun anyway, right?
Yeah, right. Sometimes.
That's not what the parents say.
No, that's exactly.
But, those shoulders, and you know what? And you've had shoulder surgery.
Couple of them, yeah.
Do you think a lot of it's from wrestling?
Oh, it's, yeah.
My shoulder bothers me every now and again. And I wonder, obviously, I've been cranked on. I've had potential dangerous called.
I shouldn't let so many bars get put on me. That's what I'm thinking.
Is that this one right here? Are you talking
Come
that?
on, man. You gotta be tougher than that if you're going to do that. Mark's trying to bar me up here, and not going to happen, Mark.
Bar the arm and run over your head, right? And
yeah.
And you're
stopping switches. I think that's mostly what I do. Somebody try and switch me, and I would just reach out and try and stop it. And I think a lot of it's that.
I would shoot in on a double, but not like I had a great shot. It was horrible. So my head's in the mat, my arm's on his leg.
That's not fun.
But do you think I'm going to let him get around me? Heck no. So he's going to rip my shoulder off with my head in the mat.
I've been there.
This stubborn.
Been there, done that. Yes.
Stubborn basin boy. Not letting go of that. As
So-
Vanhousen's just going to block here. Now he's going to try and I love that pass by.
So do I, that elbow pass?
And now he's going
Ooh.
to come into a lock, almost a lateral, as they go out of bounds.
He's working. These guys are flat getting after each other, aren't they?
We're still zeros here in the
This is
third
a great
period.
match. This is an excellent match to just sit and watch.
Yeah, that's what pretty much we've been doing.
Oh, yeah.
Curtis Skewes along with Mark Winterton as Strata.
Oh, and he's going to get him.
Nice little slow lateral drop. Vanhousen's got him on his back
Going
here.
to come up with 5 here and possibly the fall. We'll see.
As Harvey now finds himself going to be
In
himself
trouble.
down 5 points by 5
Ooh,
points.
and he may end up getting pinned here. He's got a lot of time.
Vanhousen
Hand
is
right
hand.
over the nose. And the official's watching the shoulders. Gonna tight. This is just getting tight.
This is the best feeling ever.
Got him right there.
Best feeling ever when you got a guy on his back, and it's like, I do not want to waste this moment.
No, I'm going to go for it. So Vanhousen comes up with the fall.
We got no points
No
until
points
the
in
middle of the third
round.
period.
Excellent
and
match.
Vanhousen
And he
gets
just
a pin.
gets and he just gets caught and thrown. It happens. Excellent match. Great match. So 45 now. We're coming up. Got a basin guy here. So all of our watchers here in the basin. Here we go.
Yeah, they're actually going to
give
award
a-
120. 120.
Going to give away some medals.
Monson getting 8th place there from Uinta. So that is a nice. I think the
right
basin
here.
was well represented. Oh, I'm like, where am I looking? Yeah, there's Monson.
Machete. Oh, we got some highlights going on. That was a pretty duck under right there.
Wasn't
That
it?
was so slick.
You know, when he did it, it happened so fast, and as camera came up, I questioned whether to award the 2, and I thought, no, that's 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was it 2?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Curtis.
I was watching. I was like, is he going to give him 2? He better. That's what I said. I'm pretty sure that's what I said when it happened. He better. Come on, Mark.
You're like, I'm a better fisher than this guy. What about these scrambles, you know?
That was so much fun to watch. It
But
was just so fun.
At the same time, Grand Junction's up, and he didn't attempt to actually turn the guy until I called him for stalling twice.
But in my opinion, he didn't really need to, though, where he's at. I thought he wrestled smart.
Oh, he did, but he stalled.
Oh, yeah, he did. But
Okay.
but when you're up like that, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Dean. So what did Dean end up taking?
Dean, wait, which one's
4th
Dean?
in Penn State from Alabama.
Oh, he's the Penn State guy.
the Penn State
There
guy.
we go.
Dean Thompson ends up 4th as a freshman. Well,
that
good
is
for
a great
him.
smile right there.
He
Dean,
is
smile for the
something-
cameras.
He is
Just a
something
freshman,
else.
yeah, taking 4th. That's amazing.
This last match was so much fun. The highlights of this one.
Well, it was a constant battle. There was nobody wanted to give up anything.
No. Vanhousen, Harvey, and then
But then Vanhousen does that out of bounds, but then he does the
This one
same
right
thing
here,
right
just
here. Just a little, he basically lateral drop,
Yeah.
gets him to his head and hips him over, and then holds him there, readjusts, and gets the pin.
fun match.
You know, I mentioned the official there. Official was Alan Porter. Alan Porter officiated for Davis High School. I want to say like 10. It was a lot of years. 15 years for Davis High School.
Coach for him.
Coach for him.
He coached for him.
Yeah, he was the head coach there. All of his boys went through there, and in fact, one of his boys was the head coach for the last 10 years. I think last year was his last year there, and so. You know, there's a lot of years of wrestling experience
there,
when you go into the officials.
So, there's Jake Frost from Union, ends up 5th. Just getting on the podium here at this tournament is tough.
Yeah.
This is a great, tough tournament.
Here's the thing, though, with Jake. Jake obviously loses twice to go for the 5th and 6th. Loses in the semis. Loses again in the consolation semis, but he wins his final match. Wins his final match.
It's
to take
so much
5th.
easier to take
And then,
a
of course,
3rd,
Camry
a 5th, or a 7th. Second place is terrible. I hated taking second place with a passion. 4th place sucks.
Come on,
It's
man.
terrible.
I took second my senior year at state.
It's not fun.
No.
Second place is terrible. I hated taking.
I know, and you're just rubbing it in is what you're
We're
doing.
live now.
Yeah,
okay,
we're back
Foy.
at it. Foy taking on the Grand Junction, how do you say his name? Come on.
Ryder.
Oh,
This
I'm
one
looking
here,
at the
you're
wrong
looking at the
one.
wrong paper. We got so many
course
papers
I am.
up here, we're not sure
Well, I
what
can't
we're
even-
looking at. And it's hard for Mark to read, so.
But come on. Where did you go to high school?
Exactly.
We didn't learn to read where I went.
So Foy in the finals ends up pinning Taylor from Duchesne in the 3rd round, and Taylor was a really close match.
He was actually ahead at one point there in the 3rd.
By most of the match, he was up on him.
Which is completely different because Foy and Taylor wrestled
Thursday
Thursday. And why don't you give us the final to that one?
McKay looked unbelievable.
Score
15-0.
15-0. Foy texts Taylor.
Yep. But Ryder takes Foy down here. One thing about it, though, is McKay is such a fighter. He's been in this, like, we were talking about Gavin being everywhere and wrestled. McKay's been in some huge matches over the years.
So he's going to throw an arm bar in here with a half,
With a
and
half.
he can run it either way, and he's going to run him here. Boys in tight. And I think I was mentioning to you earlier, too, this Grand Junction kid, best
said this
kid
is the best one
on
that they
their
have.
team.
That
He's
is
only a junior. Boy's a sophomore.
And
so we'll see these guys next year, too.
Wow.
And he gets the pin.
Comes up with the fall rider. Foy.
Pin and Foy, and that is
so that that is
like
a testament to how good he is.
But
because McKay is no slouch at all.
No.
Is one of the best wrestlers in the state.
But like you were saying, you get into the finals and then you lose.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. But this kid's legit here.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be strong because I've tussled with McKay a time or two, and he's pretty strong, extremely strong.
And so we're going to get our champions for 132 here. At 132, let's see from UNA, we got Gus Harrison.
Gus
took sixth place. So there's our only basin, let's see, at 32. I think that's our only basin guy placing at 32. Is that correct?
I think so, because we'll
find out real soon. There's Gus there.
Oh, Gus, what a character. And I wonder where he gets that from. His dad is something else too, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that smile. What a great kid.
And all these kids get, obviously, their medal from old Metcalf from Iowa. Was he a couple of two-time national champion in college at Iowa?
I think so. World
Olympics,
team member.
World team
just, is he the one that got beat by Pico this year? Did Pico beat him or?
At the Olympics?
At the Olympic trials, yeah. I'm not sure. All those guys.
Know.
So here we go. Our next match. Basin boy here. Stockton Moat at 152 against a Harris from Nuclear.
That looks like Nuclear, yep.
Yeah, see, and I was talking to our coaches earlier this year. Stockton actually went over to a camp over in Colorado and wrestled on this team, and so these guys have wrestled with each other before, and so
little push off there on Nuclear as they come out.
Yeah,
they come back in bounds.
Thing with Stockton, he is so calm. I loved it when he wrestled his all-star match the other day against Schmidt Stevens' boy Braden, that used to go to school here at UNA.
And if anyone knows Braden, he's constantly been hit with. He's been kicked out of tournaments. He's been
being a little over-aggressive, or
no, more like throwing his headgear or
and
throwing an elbow or. He loses his cool way too easily.
Yes, and Stockton come out, and Stockton is so calm that he. And Stevens come out and was just fired up and just throwing almost punches at him and stuff. And Stockton just stays so calm. With the camera here, if you can watch his facial expression never changes. And he's so calm. He can scramble.
Well, and I've officiated Stockton a lot, and that's exactly him. He doesn't have any. I don't have to worry about him blowing up. He's not going to lose his cool ever.
And the thing about Stockton.
Was his dad like that?
Not to the extent that Stockton is.
Cody was like that.
Still not quite like Stockton. Stockton's just he would rather be fishing right now.
Oh.
Stockton would rather be out on the river or out on the lake ice fishing.
I don't know. It's kind of exciting to be here wrestling in the finals.
The kid loves it. He loves to fish and hunt and things like that.
Beautiful. Is that red or pink?
No, that is as pink as it gets.
That's what I'm trying to see.
It takes the.
From here, it kind of looks like maybe it's red.
No, it takes it away from his red hair. Takes the
Is that why he does
it? Yeah, I think so.
Nuclear. This is Nuclear and Norfolk, and they actually used to be separate high schools. They've combined because of numbers. Yeah, so they're actually a combined school. And Norfolk used to bring a team all the time here. Nuclear's always brought a team, but they always will have a stud or two.
Yeah, I had a brother-in-law that won the tournament champions here 5 years ago or something like that, and ended up wrestling in the semifinals. A kid from Nuclear, and it was just such a.
Was it Lane?
Lane.
I don't know. There was Tucker Lane, and there was brother. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Both of them
they were big guys. Max was like 220, so it possibly was. And Max was just a big old kid.
Did he get worked?
No, he ended up winning. Max won this tournament here a couple years ago.
Oh, maybe,
yeah.
maybe it wasn't
But
Lane
the
then.
semifinals was such a good match. So 0-0 going out of the first round. Stockton's here. Stockton's a pretty good leg rider. We'll see what happens. I'll bet
It's going to be Stockton's choice. He's going to defer, and Nuclear will take bottom.
And Stockton's so smooth on top.
So Harris on take bottom. And like you say, if Stockton's a good leg rider, maybe he can get some legs in as Harris quickly comes up. But Moat's able to return him to the mat.
And but it's so funny. He wrestled Jace Anderson out to North Summit, and it was such a close match. It was 0-0 going into the third round with about 30 seconds left. Anderson comes up, escapes him.
They cautioned Stockton on that
they?
one, didn't they? Yep. I thought it was bottom, but Moat gets the caution there,
So he's
as
gonna come
now
out.
Nuclear will get one.
But Stockton's, like I said, his facial expression, his heart rate didn't go up right now. Nothing. He's just the same expressionless. I'm going to come out and I'm going to give you everything
Harris
I got.
holding him right there at the edge of the line,
nice
and then
duck under. Nice duck
unders for 2. And so we got a 3-0 score here. Moat down, but again, if he keeps his calm,
yeah,
he'll just fight back. He's got
he'll
plenty of
just
time.
fight back. and
We're
he'll be.
almost halfway through the match here. Minute down in the second period here.
You know, and what I love about these angles is you can watch the guys work on bottom, and where the great wrestlers are always working hand control, head position, hand control, working back in, trying to get a little separation. I just love this camera. I like being able to watch this right here.
Yeah, they're gonna restart him in the middle.
Even with my headphones on, I could just hear Brandon. I could hear his dad.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, you know,
I'm not sure where. Distinct voices. It was funny at the All-Star thing.
He's in the corner there.
Is
there
he?
he is. There he is, right there.
Oh, Brandon. Yep, there he is.
Is he as calm as Moat as his boy out there?
No.
On the corner.
Inside, Dad's going nuts. I can tell you that right now.
Well, hey, look at. I love the coaches. Well, hopefully we get a coach. Hopefully we get a coach that loves to do the moves
Get
with
that
the kid.
coach. I
Love those
may be
coaches.
that coach.
Are you?
Sometimes.
You know, I tend to be a little bit. It depends, I guess. Depends on where you're. I don't know. A lot of it depends on what kind of a relationship you've built with the wrestler.
Yeah.
As you've been going through. I mean, you know, some of these kids, and you've been coaching junior high. You've grown up with a lot of these kids, and they get into high school, and
Yeah. 18 years worth.
yeah, you're on a different level there. Different relationship level. Harris just content to
ride
just
him out.
hang those
Smart.
legs in there.
Smart. So we'll see where Stockton goes here. Dad's telling him go neutral, which I think is smart because
Well,
Stockton will.
He just got rode out through
Yeah.
the second.
Ooh, he's got to set up a better shot than that. That was not a very.
No, you
Good
always find
setup
yourself
there.
into a trouble there as he's reached in under the leg. He's got a cross face there. And I hate being in this position. You just want to push out of it.
Yeah.
But it
Trying to come
doesn't.
out.
It's
And
not so easy.
No, it's not. But Stockton comes out, gets there. But he's
Fresh
going to set up
restart
a
here.
I just heard Brandon again. I mean, I can hear him shoot.
So Moat takes the shot. I don't know if it was the best shot, and I don't know if that's 2 yet. There's
I
not.
don't think so because
No.
I think oh.
And
he
Moat
might.
coming around, trying to keep him on his back, or trying to
Hey, I think he got
get control.
that was a good. Oh, they gave him 2.
Oh, they did give him 2.
So he's down 5, and I think if he'd have stayed in
missed that.
bounds, Moat may have ended up pinning him right there.
So Harris up 5-0 as Stockton goes for the little Granby roll, doesn't get it. He gets stopped. Harris barring an arm there. It's he's trying to fight. Let's see, he's going to ride the spiral here, little spiral ride. And now he goes for the arm on the other side.
Yeah, this kid's legit right here from Nuclear.
Hey, you're in the finals in the TOC. You're legit,
yeah,
right?
you were absolutely legit.
I never
here.
made it. I wasn't legit. Yeah, he's out there fighting, pushing.
Looking for that bar.
And look what Moat's doing. He's trying to set up a roll, maybe.
Yep, possibly.
All of a sudden,
I mean, if
hey,
he can hit a
you
Granby,
pop him right there between the legs and you flip him through.
And you come up with 5 right there. But, you know,
Well, he
what do we
needs
got?
it.
30 seconds left.
31 seconds. 31 seconds left here. And 27 seconds as we
There,
kick
Smoke comes
down
up
and a
with the
nice
2.
little
And
reversal.
I'll bet his dad almost tells him to cut him.
If he's going to cut him, he's going to have to throw him, though, at this point.
And Stockton's not much of a thrower.
So it's 5-2. Moats down by 3.
With 10 seconds left. And it
Yeah.
looks like it's probably going to end that way. Because he's just going to sit there and hang
Pulling
on to
on
his
the arm.
belly.
Yeah,
which is
Harris
smart.
ain't going to move. I'm not going to my back.
Smart
That's
wrestling
for
right
sure.
there. So,
And that's going to do it.
and that's going to do it.
Boy, Moat
So-
comes away with second place, but,
You know, not bad. Tournament of Champions.
well, and at
Excellent.
152, this is a tough weight.
You're getting into some monsters here.
Yeah, we're going to be coming next is Steven Skewes of Altamont.
Of where?
I mean, of Duchesne. I don't
Okay.
know why I said that. Where? I
what?
love the look on your face. Where? Against Tomlinson of Uena. All I knew was there was two
Basin
Basin
boys.
teams.
Exactly. So
Skewes and, yeah, it's Duchesne and
Tomlinson.
Uenta coming up next.
You know, the funny thing is when our schedule come out earlier this year, and we saw
This was the part where Moat had they'd awarded Harris 2 points there as Moat twisted around
and about put him on his back.
almost had he stayed in bounds, he might have put him on his back and got the win.
Fall. Yeah, but you know when like I was saying when our schedule come out and I saw that we were coming
There's
to the TOC.
McCoy. There's
McCoy
McCoy
and
Richards taking third, and
Danny
Danny
Thompson.
Thompson taking fourth there.
But Steve told his dad, he goes, I'll probably wrestle Tucker in the finals at the Tournament of Champions this year. So
Here he is.
You know, guy running the computer here doing our scoreboard. I was talking to him earlier. He says Tucker's his cousin, so we got a little vested in this. So this ought to be a great match. You know, these two warmed up with each other out to the All-Star duels the other night. So this ought to be a dandy, a good all-base. And this is what we like. This is what we really like to see. So
Ayotte never came and visited you,
no,
huh?
I'll get Gavin. You know,
So
Tucker's
Tomlinson
a big old
takes
kid.
the first shot there. I love their singlets, too, with their names on them.
So do
How
I.
about that? You know, and you know, they've gotten some pretty good sponsors over here
Oh,
in Uena. Speaking of sponsors, we definitely got to thank our sponsors, L&L Motor, Uena Basin Healthcare, Campbell Plumbing, and Angus Construction for giving us the opportunity here to broadcast these finals of the Tournament of Champions here in Vernal.
I think we're going to possibly go a stalemate. I don't think either one of them, both
No
of
way,
them know
man.
that they're going to go
This is
tossy.
not a still. This is a. Oh, they are going to go.
Yeah,
they're
they're not going to go. They know, both of them know that the other one can toss them. So there's a lot of respect. There's a lot of respect here.
Any given Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
As Tomlinson takes another
comes
shot.
in, and Steve's got good hips.
Skewes is just going to catch him in that over and under. And here we are. Who's going to lateral drop? Who's going to push harder?
There's like two. They're like, I
And
know,
they'll
I've been
pull.
there. Me and you.
Yep.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I felt it. I actually had the opportunity to do it in live wrestling this last year. It was fun.
What's that?
Lateral drop somebody.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, for third and fourth.
Wow.
I go do those opens.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Ben Kerr
My-
tried to talk me
my
into
neck
wrestling at
hurts.
the UVU Open this weekend. I was like,
Really?
I don't think so. He's like, come on, man, just do it.
Does Ben still do it?
I
And
think-
Tomlinson takes another shot.
Nice
So
shot
Tomlinson's taken 30 shots. There's
Steve,
Skewes first.
ah,
We got a 3-1 count there. That's an
Yes.
official in me.
that's, ooh, right there. So maybe 4-1 there. But I think, I don't, you know, like I said, there's so much respect here that they're just kind of feeling each other out.
See, and here, this
It's
is a
basic-
block. Tomlinson throwing in that block. Now, is he going to see up? And he's going to set it up to
an
try and do a
elbow pass.
little elbow
Ooh.
pass, yeah. They know each other. They've wrestled
do.
each other. They know what each other's strengths are. They know what each other's weaknesses are. Tomlinson has a great double, and he'll shoot in on it, and Skewes knows it's coming, and he's going to
he's
stop
got great
it.
hips, and he knows he's going to throw the hips, cross-face him.
So that's the end of one.
About what I expected.
Skewes has first choice. He's going to defer.
Tomlinson's going to go neutral again. Wow.
DJ Christensen is our official here. Actually, the head referee at this tournament,
Is
too.
he? Oh!
And a throw there by
and
Skewes.
Tomlinson. Wow.
And gets the 2. He gets the first 2, and so Skewes up 2-0 on Tomlinson.
And Tucker's just,
And
yeah,
they're
we're going to go
that.
stalemate. Smart.
Both of these guys just strong.
Just strong as oxes. It's
Well,
not fun wrestling with Steve anymore.
We should mention Skewes, MVP, 1A MVP in
1A
football.
MVP in
As
got
he's
the
going to get the banana splits, he's going to bring Tucker over.
Tucker's just sitting down and smart here.
You sit back, and now he's going to get the reversal, and we got a tie match.
Tie matchup.
2-2 here.
So it's going to go the same thing, and he's going to let him go. So 3-2, Skewes is going. I just got a text from my sister, my mom, and everybody's watching back home, and says my mom's just going crazy watching these things. And that was before Steve even started wrestling.
She just likes hearing your voice, that's all.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Again, here in the over and under.
Just both
I want to see, come on, throw it, one of you. As this is the best part, is if you're pushing him to the out of bounds, then Skewes just
launches him out of bounds.
Launches him out of bounds. That's the fun. That's the fun part.
My heart's starting to race, Mark.
I'm sure we're going to see another throw here soon.
Ooh, nice double leg on
Tomlinson comes in for the double, misses it, goes to a single, but Skewes able to get in on that hip.
And I think he might come out and get this too.
There's going to be a scramble. We're going to see a good scramble here.
And Steve's going to come. Keep the leg.
And
facing.
Nope. And
Tomlinson
now he
comes
gets
out.
Boy, I thought
a lot of strength. I thought Steve was going to come out on top.
Well,
on that
I thought Skewes would at least catch the leg there at the end, and Tomlinson does a great job blocking and gets around, gets the 2. So now Tomlinson up 4-3.
So we'll see what he does here in the last 13 seconds. See if he thinks he can get away, because my guess is that he goes down, because it will be his choice.
Well, that's why you want to get 1 here.
Yeah.
Tie it up, but that's not going to happen,
Nope.
and so we're going to go into the third period with
Tomlinson up 4-3. Great match. This is what we expected, though. I mean, this is it.
This is good.
I mean, there was nothing.
Well, you're here in the basin. Why not have two of your
home guys?
Home guys be there. Yep. As he hits a reversal.
Tomlinson steps back over the top of it.
Yeah, Skewes just going to have to belly out there.
Yeah.
Start fresh. You got to crawl up. Got to get
those
your
legs
reestablish your base.
Because that's not good when you got the leg split there.
Tomlinson's got the Turk in there, and he's just going to lift that leg, trying to lift him and put a. No, he's going to go to the bar arm. He's going to go to the bar. Skewes might get turned here, and there he goes. There's the turn.
And I don't know if he got
probably
2.
Gave him 2. He's probably going to give him 2 there.
Yep, he did.
He's got to be careful with the legs there, and they're going to call him illegal now. So he got 2, and then an illegal as he scissors the head. Even though there was no pressure on the head, it was only the head. Now you can do a draping scissors with the arm in there, but a draping scissors and only the head is illegal. So Tomlinson now up 7-3 on Skewes, yeah. Well, Skewes got to move. Skewes has got to move here. Only a minute left to go. He's going to try for that elbow hook. You just got to stand up here and throw it. Oh, and there we go.
And that,
all right. And that's what he's going to do. Down by 3.
Come on. You got to set
Poor
something
shots
up,
there. Poor shots. Thomas is just going to put pressure on his head. He's going to make him come to him. And now Tomlinson shooting in on his deep shots. Skewes keep he keeps the whizzer. There. He keeps the whizzer, and he's got the whizzer. They're going to keep him. That's good. Good call.
That's what I think.
He still had the whizzer. Ketty wants 2.
They'd give him 2, didn't they?
They didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
They did not.
Oh, I thought they did.
Well, and the thing is you have to see the Skewes still has that whizzer in there. Even though, Skewes needed to make a little more effort to turn his hips down, which he didn't, and I think that's why Uena wants 2.
I thought they would have given it to him.
You got that whizzer. Anything can happen with a whizzer in. There's Ken looking on, Wondering exactly what's going to happen here as Ketty.
If they do
makes
give
his
it to
case.
him, I think that's going to be the end of it because, you know, if they go neutral still, Steve's still got a chance to throw him. And is going to have to throw him to his back.
Yeah. If they give Tomlinson, Ketty there fighting his case with the official. He has not awarded it. He's explaining it to the other coach. Whatever they've made, whatever decision they've made. And I would imagine he would talk with his assistant.
Before he does anything.
Yep.
And they give it to
He does award the 2. He does award the 2, and Skewes down by.
Oh, he's going to
Oh,
why would
Tomlinson's
he do that?
going to put him up.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. But now we're 9.
So, I mean, because if he gets. No, Steve.
9-5, and Tomlinson again makes a quick shot.
Double leg.
You know what?
Excellent shot.
Tucker's in a zone.
Yes, he is.
And I think
so maybe that's why he went neutral.
He felt good. He felt like he could get in deep, and he does again with only 20 seconds left. Skewes makes a nice little reversal, but at this point,
it's too
Skewes,
late.
you got to let him up, and you
Yeah,
got to throw him.
Cut him and throw him. What Ken's trying to tell him, cut him and throw him.
Yeah, you got to cut him and throw him. Now you're out of time. 8 seconds. There's not enough time to do that.
What are you staying on your knees for?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Well, Tomlinson gets the big win.
Excellent match.
I really wish they wouldn't have awarded the 2 there because Skewes' head was still in the match at that point, and you never know what you would have seen.
Yeah.
Because there would have been some fun throws there, but Tomlinson, of course, getting 2 big takedowns there at the end.
At the end, it was huge.
Well,
yeah.
and his double leg is so good. He
Smooth.
gets in so deep.
So right here, that was.
What a huge throw.
But Tomlinson hits and just rolls right straight through it.
Skewes
Smart,
doesn't get the
smart.
5 points that he wants there. And then, of course, there where Skewes down, Tomlinson comes off. That was a crucial takedown.
That was a crucial
there.
moment in the match right there, wasn't it? And this, too. But he and one,
You know,
two,
and I worried
and
here Skewes was going to get stuck.
So did I, because that was tight. And then
the illegal.
The illegal hurt, too.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was a great match. It's what we expected. It was a good match.
But Tucker's
That
shots.
Sweet
Look
double
how
leg.
deep he gets
Sweet,
in.
so much penetration in there on that shot. So.
And again, we do want to thank our big sponsor for the Jumbotron. Look at that Jumbotron. It's so nice to look at. L&L Motor, Roosevelt, and Vernal.
Yes, thank you, Mike Labram.
That's they are our official exclusive sponsor of our Jumbotron, and then of course want to mention all of our other sponsors for helping us to bring this to you live here from the Western Park. L&L Motor, UNA Basin Healthcare, Campbell Plumbing, and Angus Construction as we get underway here. 172 from Meeker and
Grand Junction.
Latham and Turner.
And Latham, or Turner from Meeker takes him down and then right back up. So we got a score of 2-1.
Turner's green, correct? We got to switch that there. Turner is a green. I'm just making sure here. Where's my 70?
Right here.
There it is,
There we
170. And I said 72.
Yes, I know.
It used to be 71.
Yes, it did back in the day. So it actually we're
So Turner of
now
Meekum
a
up.
score of 4-1. He just took him down. He took him down once, let him go, took him down again. Now he looks to me like he's going to get some back points.
I love this kid's little mullet here in the back too. He's got that old. That's total country boy haircut.
You used to have one of those when you had
No,
hair.
I did not. He's going to get the pin here.
And gets the fall. Wow.
Big win there from Meeker.
A minute and 1 second. Wow, that is a big old stout boy right there.
And I guarantee these guys have wrestled before.
Yes.
Meeker and Grand Junction just down the road from each other
Yep.
pretty much, right?
Wow.
Not completely down the road from each other, but and we're going to award some medals at 152. Obviously, Moat's going to be up there taking second place.
Yeah, and I think from Altamont, what's his?
from Altamont 52. What happened to my 52?
I'm not sure.
There
Right
it is.
there.
Let's see.
Maybe.
No, we don't.
Maybe not. So just Stockton from the basin.
Yeah, just Stockton Moat placing for. He represented the whole basin at 152 there.
Did. And you know, oh, here we go. We got some highlights going on, and just that kid.
You know, he
is
sunk
an
in a nice deep
animal.
half. Got the pin. There's a Delta High School out of Colorado.
Delta, Colorado. Yep.
There's Stockton Moat, Duchesne. That's tough. It's tough to get a second place.
But it was a good match. I mean,
It was.
He wasn't totally just dominated. I mean, it was just a good match. Right there, that kid's tough.
And we got another Grand Junction here.
Grand Junction Meeker again.
Man, two at Meeker, two of the same. Two matches in a row.
It's like
Meeker
a duel.
and Grand
Here we
Junction.
go.
Oh, you know, and I was telling you, Meeker had that one kid that was tough. He was in the upper weights, and I imagine, you know, these were probably his sparring partners over several
That always
years,
helps
couple
to
of
have
years.
a good Tobias in
So Tobiasen out of
Grand Junction.
Grand Junction and Rule out of Meeker.
You know, Toby, the official, Santa Claus. you know Toby.
I don't know if I
You
do.
don't- Oh, yeah, you do. He's been around for years. Looks just like Santa Claus. Got the great big white beard, great big guy.
Yeah.
That's his last name is Tobiasen.
Oh, it is? He officiates a lot of junior high, though. Is that right?
That's
why I don't
does
think I've
like
seen
Fargo. No, he does Fargo and
does.
stuff. I mean, yeah, he's.
Oh, you see him at freestyle tournaments.
Yeah, he come out, did a help. Actually, he officiated, and he's just moving to Fruitland. He just put a single wide in out in Fruitland. Got some property out there.
Really?
Yeah, the dude's been all over the world officiating. You don't know Toby, huh?
I don't. I think I've seen
I'll
him
bet
before.
you, if you were to see him, you'd know who he was.
Nice shot there
Who-
by Tobiasen.
But a nice block by Rule,
Rule.
catching that elbow.
Trying to shuck him by. It's a 2-on-1, and they start fresh. Rule's got a sweet shiner if we can get a
Does he?
could get a close-up on that. No.
Did you see Gatlin Thompson's from Duchesne? He cut his
No,
eye.
I
and
didn't.
Got a big cut and a big shiner, and took him and got stitches. And yeah, it was a dandy, they said.
You know, it's easy to get a black eye if you get just a cut on your eyebrow. And that thing
Yeah.
will move down through your eye so fast. This is Ben Ray officiating this match. He actually officiated at the All-Stars on Tuesday.
Yes, he did. He was a little short one, huh?
Man, he's not very tall. I feel like a giant when I'm
That's scary
standing
if
up
you
next
feel
to
like
him.
a giant.
I really do. I do. I feel like a giant when I'm standing next to him.
He's good at catching that. When he makes that shot, he is good at catching that elbow, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And both these guys just fighting as we're going to come to the end of the period. Zeros. Our assistant official there is Riggin Moon. He's out of Evanston, Wyoming.
Oh, wow. Got some out-of-staters, too, coming
Yeah,
down,
brought a couple in from Colorado, one in from Wyoming. Actually, we got one from Idaho.
huh? No kidding.
Yeah, it's actually this official's dad. So we got a father-son duo here.
Wow.
Rule's going to go down. There's our start. Tobiasen going to look like he wanted to put legs in. Instead, he's going to
leg.
hook one.
There
Now
it
there
comes
goes the
in.
legs. This is a big thing, you know, kids, and even kids who don't know how to ride legs, they'll put legs in.
It just happens. Sometimes you get too high, and that's just your go-to thing.
I was never a leg rider in high school, never.
I was as soon as I got in trouble.
Oh, were you? And then,
Out of necessity,
and
yes.
then you get in trouble riding
Even
legs.
worse, yeah.
Yeah, I rode legs once. I remember in the state tournament against a kid down out of Snow Canyon, just because I was throttling him. So I threw legs in. I'm like, let's try this. It didn't turn out too bad. I mean, I at least won the match, but
You let him back into it. Is that what you're saying, Mark?
Yeah. Yeah, he's back in the match after I started riding legs on him. So Tobias and trying to ride legs, but Rule really tough there. He's protecting himself really well.
This is a good match. I mean, just it's tough when you don't know the kids.
Yeah, to know the details, but
but it's just a good, hard-fought match here.
Grand Junction, they're going to come away with the team victory, first place trophy. But they've had 5 in the finals, and every single one of them have been tough. Well, they're in the finals, right?
Yes.
Yikes. As Tobias and gets legs in.
Coming back out. This is just a good match. You know, and like you said, these guys, I'm hard to say how many times they've gone at it.
Yeah, Grand Junction and Meeker again.
Just down the road.
You can't see his shiner. Trying to see it there.
He's got a good one though, huh?
Yeah, he has a pretty good shiner. And it's kind of old, so it's almost a yellow a little bit too, but covers the one eye. And look how well he fights off those legs, though. Look how he's tight. He's tight. He keeps his elbows in tight. Rule, he's not allowing anything. Now he gets to his feet, and he's going to try and, again, they try to scramble, and Tobias throws the legs in on the scramble. But, again, Rule's going to catch him.
Going to catch one. And
is he going to get back points? No, he's going to pull that leg up high.
How much time we got left? So this is probably going to end. It's probably going to go to the third round, 0-0.
So Tobias rides him out the full 2 minutes.
You know, that's one of the rules that I like in college is the riding time rule. I really do. I really like that rule.
The award of a point.
Yeah, after a minute.
So Tobias, of course, will take down. We'll see how well Rule is to ride. Rule going to quickly get a leg in.
In a hurry, didn't it?
It did.
Looking for a guillotine
Tobias
here.
definitely wasn't as well defended there as Rule was throughout that second period. Here in the third, we'll see if Rule can turn him.
That came in so fast.
Rule going to try and get the guillotine if he can get under that arm. Now he's going to go power half. And the scramble.
I love those. I love watching that stuff.
Tobias making a great scramble there.
I thought he was going to end up on top, and Rule just came right back through and ended up right back up on top.
And another scramble there. And Tobias is up on top, gets the 2-point reversal.
Great move right there.
And boy, down by 2 now.
And just got rode.
And Rule is down.
Yeah, and just got rode in the second round bad. You know, didn't get turned, which was good, but
at the same time, he's going to go for a reversal.
See right there,
almost got it.
That's why my shoulder hurts so bad.
Yeah,
it's stuff like that.
They want to.
Yes, they do.
There's and it's not.
No, it wasn't.
Nope, the crowd is yelling it, but you don't listen to them. You got to trust your gut feeling. Just sometimes.
That's right.
Well, they're yelling pin. All right.
Yeah, I better do. Oh, when he let him go. Wow.
He let him go. Rule almost collapsed there. Wonder if that leg just almost gave out there. So only down by 1. He's got to get a takedown.
40 seconds left. This has been a fun match to watch.
Here's the situation where Tobias knows he can stall, try to get the win.
Good hips, good hips.
Not a whole lot of time. Rule's got to go.
Keeping the shoelaces down in front quarter.
And at this point, Tobias, I don't know what.
Jumps out of bounds. The crowd wanting to, but it wasn't. He was out of bounds. See, he's not listening to the crowd, Mark. Come on.
Yeah. Ray's Ben Ray, he's a great coach, or a great ref, great official. He's a lot better than me, that's for sure. Back out of bounds, and we're down to 11 seconds.
This still
at this
not
point,
over, man.
Tobias has not been called for stalling that I think of.
And he can back out.
Yeah.
And we've got 4 seconds left.
And see, at this point, just hold that front quarter,
and
run
that's the time.
Run it the other way, and that's going to do it.
Good.
That's our time.
What a match. That was such a good one.
Sorry, our screen there was a little off on this time, but
that was just a super, super fun match to watch. 2-1. I wonder if it's ever gone the other way.
Oh, for these two?
Yeah, for these two.
Yeah. Never know. Never know. There's some highlights for us. This one was great. It was just constant back and forth and some great counters by both wrestlers.
That little Granby move that he tried here. Out and out. Just, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of scoring, but there was constant movement, constant jockeying. That was probably my favorite thing, where he had the legs in, where he split. But right there is where he come out and got his two, and then he let him go.
That was where he got the win. That was the winner right there. Got the two, and then let him have one, and held on.
That was a fun match.
You know, and he let him go because he knew that
he couldn't take him down.
Well, but he was nervous on that reversal. He got
exactly.
reversal the first time.
And you tie it up.
You never want to give him one, not two.
Yep.
Yep, and he holds off. So our next finals is going to be, is that Green River and Nucla, I believe, is in our finals.
That's 220?
At 220.
Yeah,
Green River and Nucla.
Because we're going to have the injury
for 195.
For 195.
Yeah, otherwise we'd see Alex Shope of UNA and Ashton Seeley of Juab.
You know, and I hope that Shope gets feeling better. I hope that he can wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, I hope that it didn't put him out of the for the rest of the year, because those shoulders are so rough.
Now there's our winners. Uenta, Tucker Tomlinson taking second from Duchesne.
Steven Skewes. Yeah, so.
Hey, tell me why I'm in trouble.
I'm not sure. I just got a text from my family that's watching over in Duchesne and said my mom just yelled at Mark, so not sure what she's yelling at him for, but.
Was I making fun of you?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Hey, it's not like you haven't made fun of me.
No, it's not.
There's our sponsors along the bottom there. Definitely huge thanks to them. And our exclusive Jumbotron sponsor here in the arena from L&L Motor. Yeah. Roosevelt and Vernal, L&L Motor, bringing us the big old Jumbotron. How legit is that? That makes this a legitimate tournament. That makes this professional.
The Jumbotron?
Oh,
it
yeah.
does. It looks so good in here.
People come here and they go, man, this is now the tournament
we want to beat you.
Yeah, yep.
Look at these guys.
Well,
these are big old boys.
Are you talking our 220s?
These are 220s,
I know, we're almost done here, Curtis.
I've had a blast. So who we got here? Green River and Nuclear.
We got Barnes and Tucker.
No, Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble? No, not quite. Barnes is Nuclear. He's in the red. And Tucker of Green River, obviously. And I'll tell you what, I saw the semifinal match for both these guys. This Tucker guy is strong. He lifted his opponent up in the air and set him down with control. Like completely in the air, one leg takedown. Lift the whole body.
And just set him back down, huh?
Set him back down with control. I mean, strong. He's got a mustache that probably you couldn't grow.
No, I've been trying for 39 years, and I can't grow one that good.
He's a tough kid.
And he's got more hair than you do.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, thick. Both of them actually do.
Ooh, nice elbow pass.
The Nuclear kid is more the athletic type. But but Tucker is strong, and he doesn't look that strong. Looks a little, a little pudgy, but he'll beat you down, boy.
He's tough. I like watching these big guys. I'm excited for the next match, the heavyweight match with Aaron Verdusco, because this is truly the size Aaron probably should be wrestling.
Oh yeah.
As at 220.
Well, so I officiated both of those matches back to back. Actually, it was
These
Tucker.
two?
Well, no, yeah, Tucker.
Yeah.
Tucker wrestled, and I thought, is this heavyweight? I looked up there, it's 220.
Some big old guys.
And then the next guys come in, and it's Verdusco, and I'm like, he looks like he's 220 or smaller.
Yeah, and
and
Aaron's right around 225, 229.
But that's only because he ate a Subway sandwich before he weighed in.
No, he ate two.
Yeah, you can't. When you're that big and you can, it's like, let's eat a little extra,
yes,
so that I can kind of intimidate. When they see me step on the scale at 222 and I'm wrestling heavy.
Oh.
There's our Nuclear coaches. Norwood Nuclear.
Yep.
Oh, that was my mistake. I did say that. Accidentally said Skewes was from Altamont. I don't know why I did. It just came out.
So we're going to get one here. The
Tucker will
escape
get
for
one.
Tucker.
So here in the second, Tucker took down. He gets one. Love to see these guys on their feet. But the thing is either of these guys will shoot in. I don't know if Barnes is probably, my guess, not going to take a leg shot on Tucker. But Tucker will.
Will he?
Oh, yeah. He'll take a leg shot.
You know, that's the thing about the next match coming up. Aaron Verdusco, little pudgy boy, is so fast. So super fast on shots. And that's scary shooting in on them big guys.
Yeah.
I don't do it to him when I wrestle with him. I have no way I'm going to wrestle with him or shoot on him.
You can't. You got to be quick and get around behind him. The kid he's wrestling too from Delta, Colorado. Church is another big
Monster.
kid, another monster.
Ooh, he did take a shot trying to get under, but nice
Yeah,
sprawl.
Nuclear did.
Nice sprawl by Tucker.
You know,
front headlock and they're going to go for the go behind. And he caught the leg, so
they're
not
out,
going to
so
happen.
Neutral. Yep, stay neutral. I'd like to see Tucker do that shot, come in, and just get what he did in the semis.
In the semis. So you officiated this Tucker's match? Yeah, that's what you were saying, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who he wrestled. I think he wrestled. I don't remember. It could have been a Juab kid. I can't remember for sure.
Well, we'll see.
Gets a front headlock there, but Nuclear drops in on a leg. Almost trying for a fireman's there, and Tucker's just going to get around. He gets the two, so Tucker up 3-0 here.
20 seconds left. He's going to pick up a couple more points, a couple more cushion points.
I imagine we'll end the period here, going to the third.
I do too.
Tucker up 3-0.
He got a pretty good
Look at that
power
leg.
half, doesn't he?
Nuclear's trying to come out the back door there.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, and he might. If he's going to run out of time, though. I think if he had another 15 seconds, he might come out of that one.
Yeah, he would have. He definitely would have. So Barnes now will probably take down. He's going to need to escape.
And take him down.
Yeah. Or I guess you reverse him and put him to his back.
That's always the preferred method.
That's always the nice method. Feels good when you reverse them, take them to their back, and just ride it out.
Well, there's the one.
There's the one. So Barnes 1, Tucker 3, and Barnes needs a takedown here. These two do look like heavyweights, though, don't they?
Yes, they do.
This ain't your regular heavyweight match, though, as we're seeing some shots here. And, of course, Tucker quick. He's able to get around behind. And come on, Tucker. Let's see a shot here. Barnes has been shooting on you.
You've seen that, so you know what he's capable of here. Lots of.
He's staying in, though, on those underhooks, almost like he's looking for more of a throw of some sort.
Those guys look bigger than 220 to me.
Oh, they looked bigger to me when I was out there officiating. This Barnes, he looks more of your 220 type. Tucker just doesn't seem to fit it.
Ooh, nice elbow pass there. Oh, there's Gatlin.
Don't you wonder how much Tucker had to suck weight to
get the 220?
Here? Yeah. Now, they did give him 4 pounds for this tournament, so I guess maybe
wonder
just
if he rests.
And there, he needs to return him.
Nothing yet.
His foot was on the edge of the mat.
Still nothing. Ooh.
And there, nothing, so we're not going to get any change in score with 47 seconds
Pretty good
left.
little scramble, though, right there for the big guys.
Those are the scrambles where you wish they would have stayed. They would have been in the middle of the mat.
Yeah.
To see exactly what would have happened. There's your Green River coaches. And Green River, we've seen quite a few matches. A lot of them in the finals here.
Yeah. Just a super program that they have up there.
Grand Junction, should mention, I guess, they're ranked number 2 in the state of Colorado.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Behind Pomona. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good shot
Is this
there.
who you're talking about, Tobias, in there?
Yes, it is.
How are you, my friend?
He's coming over to talk to you, Curtis. As we were talking about him, huh? Yeah, they're listening. They're listening. As Barnes gets the takedown, we got a 2-2 tie here going into overtime, Curtis.
2-2. Oh, wow, he got it. Yeah, Tobias. And I mean, just.
Wait, what happened there? He got his back point. Sorry, back points there in 2. Yeah, 5-3. Barnes wins it. Sorry about that.
Okay, so Barnes, no.
When
Tobias.
people come up to talk to us, it really throws me out of my groove.
Yes, but just a great friend of mine. I've known Toby for years, an official.
You were talking to him about him earlier, and so.
And I just got a text. Somebody must be watching, and it must be a grandson or something, the Tobias kid that just won. So.
that was.
Yes, that was.
That was relation, huh? How interesting, coincidental. But anyways, Barnes getting the win there as he got him in like the Peterson, the Granby roll. What do you call that? So many different names for it.
Yes.
Again, like we were saying though, lots of different names for different moves in wrestling. There's some of the highlights here. We'll see that end there.
There's the escape right here.
And that's where Tucker got the escape. Tucker gets the 2 takedown here. So he went up 3-0. That's where Barnes got 1. And then here is that little Granby roll. He gets the 2 takedown, and near fall. Got 2 near fall to win.
To come
5-3.
Come back and win.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big win there.
Great.
There's your winners for
170.
Was that 70?
Yep, there's Van Tassel.
There's
Brandon Van Tassel.
Brandon Van Tassel of Maple Mountain. His dad wrestled for UNA.
Wrestled for UNA. Brian, yep. Back in the day. That's been a while since Brian wrestled.
3-time state champ for UNA, wasn't he?
Yeah. National champ. Brian was something else.
I don't know what we're seeing just the crowd. There's UNA.
Now 182.
That was some of our mat help there.
Was it?
Yeah. They're going to, there's Gatlin.
Yeah, he's got 2 black eyes, had to go to the hospital, get stitched up.
I noticed the stitches.
I was talking to our coaches when I first got here. They tried to super glue it the first time, and so they put a bunch of super glue in it. And then one of the coaches pinched it together. And then they put another layer in it. The super glued his fingers to his head, and so they had to break it open again to get his fingers off of his head.
Oh my goodness!
So and Gatlin just stood there and took it like a champ.
Of course, there's Maple Mountain again, taking another 3rd. And Maple Mountain, do you know where they are in the finals?
Our
champion there from
I will see right here. I'm going to check.
Grand Junction. Grand Junction and Meeker.
Yeah, super good matches.
And so we're going to go to our final match of the night at heavyweight. Aaron Verdusco Duchesne. And he's going to be wrestling a guy from Delta, Colorado, Church.
And Aaron is so deceivingly good.
Logan Church comes to us as a junior, 18-0. Verdusco, 23-0 as a senior. And these guys don't look any bigger than what we just saw.
What we just saw, no.
In fact, Verdusco looks like he sizes up really decent with this guy compared to some of the guys he's wrestled.
But boy, the guy he wrestled at the All-Star Duels was almost a foot taller than him, big Polynesian guy. And he told us, he goes, Kurt, I've been avoiding that guy since I was in junior high.
He's like, I couldn't put my arms around him, right?
He's so big, and he ended up pinning him.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah. And if Aaron gets on top, this guy's better watch it. And everybody knows what Aaron's going to do. Everybody knows what Aaron is going to do.
He's got great technique.
And you still can't stop it, yeah.
They'll work back inbounds.
So who were you asking about?
I don't remember.
Maple Mountain, 143. So they're going to finish right behind us.
They're finishing 8.
Ooh, and Aaron comes down with the takedown.
Nice.
Now watch him. He's going to come out on front.
Yeah.
Oh, the kid's like, nope, you're not going to get that on me.
So
he knows it's coming.
He does. He likes that. And he pinned a guy. He pinned his match in the semifinals with that.
He pins everybody in that.
And that was big. I thought, no way that guy's shoulders will do that.
And, and all the coaches before the matches are like, whatever you do, don't grab his leg.
I guess just to mention, as far as what he does, He just comes out, lets him grab the leg after he gets the takedown, and then he just
Shoots
comes
a
half
and then
from the
kicks
far
his leg
side
over.
and then kicks through, and it
puts them right on their necks. And the big boys don't bend like he makes them bend.
no, they usually don't.
Oh, look at that.
And
he comes out.
No, takedown is a nice
Aaron-
little scramble there by
Aaron
Aaron.
is so quick.
He's limping on that.
On his ankle. I wonder if he twisted his ankle or something like that.
That's that left ankle.
He's pretty proud of those shoes, too. Those are like the superhero shoes. They're like the Marvel comic book. They say pow and wham and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? But such a good kid. I mean, you know, there's times when I can't be to my junior high practice, and I'll call him or Steve, and I'll say, hey, guys, can you just run my practice tonight? And they're such good, you know. They're some of the best kids that I've ever been around in all 18 years.
Both these
I've
guys just using that out of bounds there.
I don't know what he did to his ankle. Could you see him kind of gimp on it right there?
Yeah, well, and it was as they had that little
Scramble.
tussle, the little scramble. He did something
this.
there, is what it.
Aaron.
He come up limping.
And the thing is, Aaron's not afraid to shoot. So if it
Nice
not
little
time,
toss
no.
by there.
No, time should have been out.
And so they do not reward any points
Okay.
there. Church, I guess Aaron Verdusco
He's going to
gets lucky there.
defer. Yeah, he did. Oh,
So-
he's going to go down. Bad idea.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And maybe he's super good, but Aaron is scary
You
on
know,
top.
he come out the first time.
Yeah, he
and so,
did. So he
so-
may be feeling a little confident.
Yeah, he's got one here. Verdusco goes for the front headlock there.
I hate when Aaron does that to me.
Well, I hate it how a guy comes out in front, but Verdusco,
It has mastered it.
yeah, he does a good job. He wants him to
Right.
grab that leg. Look, he's like, grab
and
that
he
leg.
Fishes it. He
And
fishes
Church
it.
said, no, I'm not going to touch that leg.
Ooh, and he comes out good. He must be super, super strong, Church.
Well,
Because usually Aaron can keep a hold of that thing.
the fact that he didn't grab that leg, they've watched Aaron's moves and
Oh,
they
yeah.
know what he does.
Oh, yeah. You know, coaches before in the semifinal matches, they told him before, whatever you do, don't grab that leg. Whatever you do. And it still didn't work.
No. So we got a tie match here.
Ooh, wow.
A nice
wow.
shot.
Look at that shot by the big man.
As Church throws him. Just tosses him out of bounds there.
That just made Aaron mad.
That got the crowd into
Yes,
it.
it did.
This is a lot funner heavyweight match than you usually see.
Yeah, a lot of times heavyweight matches aren't super fun.
There's a lot of this.
Yes.
A lot of this
Two
tie
big old
up.
bowls, button heads. Ooh, nice elbow pass right there.
Aaron's going to pull down on that over.
This is the kind of stuff he does to me, and I don't like it.
And Church trying to get around back. Verdusco grabbing the leg, and look at him get the almost like he's going to go for a Granby, but
Granby.
he's not going to hold his leg or arm there, not allow it. And we're going to stay neutral.
How much time we got left?
So, well, our big screen went down. I couldn't tell
Ooh,
you.
and a takedown by
Couldn't tell you
Church.
unless we're going off of this. We're 36 seconds left, but Church gets the takedown, so we're 4-2. Church on top, and he's going to get that arm. He pulls it behind him.
That scares me with that shoulder.
Well, at this point, you as an official, you're
gonna be
making sure
watching
he
it. Yeah.
keeps that arm to
On the
the
body.
back. To the back, yep. Any lifting off the body, then it becomes illegal.
Yeah, it will.
And Church unable to move Verdusco here. Not sure exactly what's going on. Unless he's just unable to even move him. And they're going to stalemate it out. Oh, end of time, end of time. End of time, and it is Verdusco's choice. He's
So we'll
asking
see.
We got
Gavin Ayott's
Gavin gonna come talk to us?
Yeah, he is.
Gavin's going to come talk to us. You want to talk to him?
Well, yeah, I will. But let's finish this match, and then we'll talk to Gavin just a little bit because I want to see you at the end of this.
All right, we'll bring Gavin Ayott, our 106 champion for UNA, in here. He had a big win against the Green River.
Yes.
Green River
Montoya.
two-time state champ up in Wyoming, and big old boy.
Yes. So, you know.
Verdusco pushing. Verdusco down by 2. He needs to make a quick move here.
Kid.
Our officials are going to meet here, chat. We'll see what the chat is about. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't hear what it's about.
Aaron's like, I'm tired. He come back from Christmas break, and I was wrestling with him one night, and he goes, I got to get in shape by tomorrow.
Now Duchesne wants to talk to the official.
Not sure what they're calling here.
Delta, Colorado. Delta's coaches are gonna step in there and try and listen.
I don't.
Oh, there was an illegal hold.
1 green.
Against Duchesne.
Oh, he must have grabbed his headgear.
Grabbing the headgear.
Must have grabbed it.
And so now he's down 5-2.
Gonna have to toss him, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Thing is Aaron will go after him.
Well, they got plenty of time too. That's the thing. Plenty of time here in this match. Verdusco can make anything happen.
Ooh, good elbow pass. That is pretty.
You know, and he's done that throughout this
that.
whole match, and so you know he's going to be
so tired. Watch it. Here comes a shot. Nope.
Don't make it a crappy shot.
He's so fast for a big guy like that. Aaron is so super quick.
1:10 left to go here in the match.
Oh.
And another little, boy, Church is smooth for a heavyweight.
Yes. Oh,
you know,
they're both super. He's built like a heavyweight.
He is. He's built like a heavyweight. But he's got some great technique.
He does. Excellent technique. I mean, and his record shows he's 18-0 this year.
Verdusco just a pushing. Church trying to keep that good positioning. Waiting for anything as they go out of bounds again. Not much time left to go.
The thing is with these heavyweights, though, they get super, when you're sweaty, so super slick.
Oh, man, everybody gets
He's
sweaty.
super slick, yeah, exactly.
You know, it's funny.
Aaron is super slick, though. I've wrestled with him so much.
Everybody knows the sweaty guy in the wrestling room, and they're like, nah, I'm not going to wrestle him. You wrestle him.
Yes.
I can't even hang on to him.
He's a junior, one of our other heavyweights. He changes shirts 3 times a practice.
Well, and that's the hard thing to, if you don't show up right as soon as practice starts to sweat with them,
yeah,
you step in dry.
That's not fun.
No, it's like it's disgusting. But yeah, if you're sweaty and they're sweaty, there's nothing disgusting about that, right?
Yeah.
No time, and Church is going to win this one,
yeah,
5-2.
Super good match.
A great match.
You know, not your typical boring heavyweight match.
No,
I mean there was a lot of pushing around, but there was a lot of.
There was some fun stuff. That's going to do it for us here at the Tournament Champs. We're going to talk to Gavin Ayotte, and we've got your placers here coming up.
Yeah.
Let's go to a quick. We'll go to a quick break.
Okay. All right, guys. Hey, we're back. They're just handing out the medals for the last of them here, but I've got Gavin Ayotte with me, the 106-pound champion. Congratulations, Gavin, on a fun match to watch. What an excellent way to start off the finals here.
Thanks.
You know, I was just talking to him during the break. What do you call that move again?
We call it a doodah.
The dood-off?
Doodah.
The doodah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, because I actually had somebody text me, and they're like, what is that move? I says, I don't know. I'm going to find that kid afterwards, and I'm going to find out how he does that and what he did because it was so awesome. You know, I was telling him, before, when we were going through all the papers and stuff, who you got in this match, and I said I actually picked against you. Bad idea. I've known you forever. In fact, Quinn showed me a picture the other day of you wrestling when you had the super long hair, and, and man, you look funny. You look much better now.
Thank you.
So, what else? You know, what do you attest your goodness to? I mean, I've known you for a long time, and you've wrestled so well. What do you? Just lots of hard work.
Yeah, just work at the basics.
Awesome. You know, and I hope I've got some little guys listening, because working at the basics, that's the most important thing you can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what do you got left? I mean, you know, you got 4 weeks left, 6 weeks left in the season. What do you got coming up next?
We go to Green River this year and just keep training, mainly look forward to state.
Okay. Who is your competition? Because I said earlier, I think Gavin's the best 106 in the state. Who's going to be some of your competition come state time?
I don't know, maybe the Box Elder kid or kid from Wasatch. We'll see.
Who is the Wasatch?
It's either Mitchell Slack or like Trayson Davis or something.
Oh, is Trayson 106 this year?
Yeah,
okay,
I think so.
I know Trayson. So, but dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
Your first tournament of champion win. So we'll look forward to watching you the rest of the season, and we'll be back again next year. So congratulations, and thanks for coming and talking to us, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
So, all right, we'll talk to you later. We'll get Mark back in here, and we will wrap this thing up, and we'll call it a day. Thanks, Gav. All right, so Mark's going to be back. We're going to wrap things up. We'll go through some of the final scores, what we've got here.
Grand Junction walked away with this one.
Yes, they did. Tough.
Well, 5 in the finals.
That's tough. That's hard to compete with.
Oh yeah.
So Juab second. They had 1 in the finals. Seeley at 95
didn't wrestle. Because Shope was injured.
Yep. Uena takes third at 175 points. Green River fourth at 174. Fifth, Pleasant Grove at 157. Meeker 150. Well, Pleasant Grove was 157.5. Meeker 157. Duchesne, the next basin team.
And that's a great finish for Duchesne.
For Duchesne, oh yeah, I'm sure that's the best that Duchesne's ever done.
You're finishing ahead of Maple Mountain. You're finishing ahead of Altamont. You're finishing ahead of Moffat County, Delta, Rock Springs. So
wow.
Union finishing 14th there. Let's see, and Altamont finished 9th.
Yes.
So
yeah.
So 3 basin teams finish in the top 10.
So pretty
excellent.
Good. Pretty impressive.
Good tournament. Great semifinals matches. Great finals.
Okay, so
here's our highlights from
the heavyweight
Verdusco
match.
and Church.
Just
on Verdusco, almost caught him on his back on that one.
Yes, he did, and he couldn't quite get his little joker move.
He baited him too.
He tried. He tried like crazy, but you know this kid is so big. So big.
Maybe we'll see. Here he's baiting him. He wants him to grab that leg.
And
he won't.
Just won't.
And Church comes up and gets his one.
Super smart. You know, this kid must be pretty strong. You know,
well,
he outweighs Aaron pretty good size,
he does.
I think.
He does it. Church wrestled him very smart.
He did. He wrestled a super smart match.
But a great match. You don't see a lot of heavyweights go the distance.
You know, and there's that shot that Aaron did. But
usually you get a
pin.
Usually you got a pin, and this one goes the distance. Verdusco wrestles him all the way to the end, wrestling him tough, and Church just keeping smart, staying smart, and gets the win. So that's going to do it for us here at the Tournament of Champs. A big thanks again to our sponsors, UNA Basin Healthcare, L&L Motor, Campbell Plumbing, and Angus Construction. And, of course, there's our big Jumbotron exclusive sponsor there, L&L Motor, Roosevelt, and Vernal. Got to give a big thanks to them for making it happen as they get these mats rolled up. We're all done here.
So if you like this, let Strata know, let VTV know, and maybe we can bring some more wrestling match because I had fun. I appreciate it, Mark. That was excellent.
Possible duels, and, hey, let's make this at least an annual thing.
Oh, for sure.
Tournament of Champs every year, right?
For sure. I think that'll do it for us tonight, and appreciate you watching, and we'll be back again on the next one.
Thanks for joining us. Mark Winterton, Curtis Skewes, bringing you live coverage of the Tournament of Champs here in Vernal, Utah. And we're out of here.
We're out of here. Drive safe.